might still be going live. Hello, everyone. Vintage Vinny here, and look who I have with me.
Hi, folks. I'm so
It's
thrilled to be
Katie of
here.
Vintage and Vinyl. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Vinny. I love your welcome aboard. It's always so fun.
It's not live on my phone yet.
And it goes well with your vintage theme of all your sea stuff, your beach stuff.
Yes, it does. Welcome aboard, everybody. And to all the buyers who don't pay, walk the plank.
That will be my new message to people that ghost me.
Walk the plank, y'all.
Vinny's got his fun candy cigarettes today.
Got the one. We'll see how many I'll need by the end of this show tonight.
You need like some sort of a leather smoking jacket with that, or
I know.
hair.
I need to find one.
You could get like pomade and grease your hair back and wear a white
Oh
t-shirt
gosh,
and
it
get
almost
like
looks like I greased my hair, but I
a
didn't.
leather jacket. You'd look cool, Vinny.
Oh, skip ads. We don't need ads on this thing. So let's see who we have. I see Karen is here. Karen Williams, welcome. You got Wolves. You got Jeanette Nance from Ohio.
Hey, Jeanette and Wolves.
Amy's here. She said she didn't want to miss this.
Welcome, Amy. Amy sent me such a nice card a while back.
Well, can I talk with this thing in my mouth? I don't think so.
I think you need to have it more off to the side.
Might be kind of rude, don't you think?
Maybe a little hard to understand.
Make a call here. I got rough.
You can't understand what you're saying.
I know. That's the point. You can't understand me with it in the mouth of it. No F-Scott, Karen. No F-Scott.
Margaret, welcome. Sherry, welcome.
Yes, welcome to everybody coming in. Don't worry, I'm not going to hold the cigarette in my mouth like that. Can you virtually do that?
I don't know. I have to figure out which way. Wait, StreamYard goes this way.
I know. I couldn't. I was like, oh, yeah, right. Got to do it this way.
It confuses me because it's so backwards.
I know.
Your mom's probably yelling at the TV downstairs. Benny!
Love, go smoke a cigarette out of my mouth. With a brand new Bronco.
Benny, she'll send Bunny up to come and bun.
She would eat these, though, because they're sweet.
That would be a problem. We don't want bun sick.
It'd be hilarious on camera for everybody else, not so fun for me. So we got Bev Lewis here. Hello. We got Marie.
Hello.
Welcome aboard.
Marie, welcome. I like the smiley face. And Bev, my grandmother is named Beverly, so we like the name Bev in our family.
And yes, she can, Karen. Oh, Jeanette, you're not going to get in trouble. Other people going to get me in trouble because I constantly have one in my mouth.
I told Vinny just before we went live, I was not allowed to have those as a kid. My mom just thought they would be kind of bad. And I remember going to somebody's birthday party. I do not remember whose, but they had the candy cigarettes. And it's the only time I've ever had one was at this birthday party. And I guess their parents thought it was fine. But I remember thinking, eating the candy cigarette and of course pretending to smoke because we all did when you had them. I thought, oh, my mom would so not approve of this.
Karen said she loved your cookie video.
Oh, good, Karen. I'm so glad.
So we have 30 people here. I should probably let you introduce yourself, your channel, what you do, what you sell, what you collect, if there's anybody new here, because I do have it set to subscriber only mode, so you can only subscribe if you're commented. So let me get onto that setting, and then I will let you take the shot here, take the cake.
Sure.
Oh, and let me remove the comment.
Hi guys, I'm Katie from Vintage and Vinyl. If you don't know me, I have a YouTube channel where I talk about all things vintage antiques. I also Love vinyl records. I particularly love all things 50s and 60s. Doo-wop and soul are some of my favorite genres of music to listen to. So I share that quite frequently on my YouTube channel. I love to share videos of antiquing and thrifting adventures. And of course, I sell all things vintage, but I specialize in brooches and industrial items. So I've got a whole mix of cool, fun vintage for you tonight, including some industrial rusty crusty pieces, which is one of the main things besides records I collect, as well as some gorgeous brooches for you all. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But thank you so much, Vinny, for having me on the sale today.
You're welcome. I'm looking forward to it. So, anybody find anything good today if you went shopping? I found a couple of good things. I had to run out to PA real quick for a return to a store. So I can't not go to that town and not check out their Goodwill.
Yeah,
So,
you're gonna go to the Goodwill. There's a new Goodwill that opened up about 15 minutes from me, and I want to go, but unfortunately, my hopes are not. I don't have high hopes because I think our Goodwills aren't great, but Vinny gets lucky sometimes. You do at your Goodwills.
well, I will tell you, sometimes you got to really, when those new stores open, you should give them a shot. Because our Goodwills around here weren't that great for a while, and then they closed down our 99-cent one, like the whole store except for mattresses and whatnot. Then the one that opened up by my house, I've gotten really good lucky and gotten some good stuff out of.
Now
So
this
I would say go.
I definitely will go. I wanted to go opening weekend. I was driving by and Grandma was in the car, and she's not much of a thrifter, so she probably wasn't willing to wait for me while I went in. So I went ahead and we went to lunch, which I think she enjoyed much more. But next time I'm by there, I'll definitely go in. But it's interesting. You said your Goodwills sell mattresses, and see, ours are not allowed to sell mattresses or pillows.
Yeah, it's strange because some Goodwills will sell mattresses, some sell, I don't know. They're all different. Because they have their new goods and then they have all the donated stuff. Now, if you're down by Alex, all the big lots take over their Goodwills. They have whole aisles of brand new stuff.
Hey,
well, thanks
Karen.
for joining, Brandy Gordon. Appreciate it.
Yes, I was just going to say Brandy was coming from the old Curiosity Shop. We both really like Scott. He's
Yes,
so
we do.
awesome. And
Hi,
Karen,
John Robert. What did Karen say? Oh, Karen's asking where you're shipping from.
yes, I ship from Florida.
Or on the same coastline, just further down.
Further down. Hey,
Are you in northern Florida or southern Florida? Or like in the middle?
I'm up near Tallahassee, closer to Georgia. So I'm not down south near Miami. My best friend of 10 years lives in Miami, so he's more down south, but yeah, I'm closer to Georgia.
You should go over to Georgia sometime and do some shopping and see if you can find some good stuff.
I should, because when I was driving up to my dad's for Thanksgiving, he's in Rock Hill, South Carolina, I noticed that there were a lot of places that just said antiques. No pictures, nothing, but just like old billboards that said antiques, or like big looking antique malls and flea markets on my way. And I thought, man, next time when I've got more time and I'm not trying to get there to see family, I will stop at every one of these and just make a whole trip out of it, because you never know what you're going to find at these little like malls.
Or you could take a couple of days and travel early and just make a shopping extravaganza on your way up to see your dad. That would be cool.
That would be even better, because then, particularly if you're going at Christmas or the holidays, you're not dealing with all the traffic by leaving really early, and you get to thrift. So I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Yes,
So have you
Karen.
been? Oh,
sorry.
no, you're good.
Yes, Karen, this is the hat that matches this shirt and this brooch like perfectly. I was so pleased when I finally found this hat, because I wanted it to match that shirt, and it does, I think, just beautifully.
And don't worry, her hat's not going to go flying like
No.
it did when we were at Round Top.
No wind here in the building.
3, 2, 1, shoop!
Shoop. Oh man, it would take off in like a tumbleweed. The thing would just
It was
And then he
so
would be
funny.
dying laughing, and here I was immediately like this, lickety split off chasing the hat, and a truck almost rolled it over. I gotta say that hat was really sturdy because the round top gravel is pretty sharp, and the roads were
It is.
bumpy. And it was amazing, that hat. I mean, yay for vintage hats. I'm telling you, that vintage Dobbs hat survived really well.
It was hilarious. I mean, literally, we would go to do something and boom, there it goes again.
I love when Beth's husband was taking a picture of all of us, a group picture, and Dee and Beth were in the front, and the sun was just glaring into our face, and they couldn't look up for very long because the sun was blinding them. So they were dying laughing about the sun. And then, every few minutes the wind would come by. Yes. And my hat would go swoop.
I
And
don't know how many times we took that picture.
I don't know, but her husband is so like even keel and calm, and
Oh
he
my
was
God, he
standing
was
there taking
so calm. And we're all over here losing it laughing.
he would take the picture and my hat would fly off, and he'd go, "Well, there goes the hat again."
Yeah. And we're all just like trying our hardest to keep our composure because we were trying so hard not to laugh.
And then Beth and Dee, when they get their eyes settled from the sun, they're like, "All right, hurry, take the picture."
Right.
My hat. You had to be there. It was
I
hilarious.
couldn't help it. So we got Debbie's coming in. Hi, Debbie. Chad is here.
Hey, Chad, Debbie,
V, welcome aboard. If I missed anybody, sorry. We were engaging in conversation.
It's hard to chat and follow the chat at the same time. That takes a
I
skill.
know. Speaking of chats yesterday, and you all show, are you sure that game of Pictionary wasn't rigged? You guys got most of those right like that.
No, it wasn't rigged. I don't know what it is, but Angela and I have this mental telepathy. It is bizarre because I cannot draw to save my life. If you've ever
Me
watched
neither.
me do Pictionary, I mean, it looks like a 2-year-old was given a crayon. I'm just saying, I really can't. And somehow these little ants, well, they weren't ants, they looked like ants. They were reindeer. Somehow Angela got it. And everyone's like, wait, that has to be rigged. I'm like, nope, didn't tell Angela a single thing I was doing before the show. And she got almost all of them.
I'm only kidding because it was just like, really? You guys got pretty much everything right. It was crazy.
Except for my deck the halls. That was pretty bad. That one that one looked like it was windows outside of a house, but then the house didn't look like a house. And that was a bad one to do. Yes, I did. I drew a nice stamp on Garland, which was supposed to be Christmas lights, but it didn't
That
look
was
like
funny.
Christmas lights.
That was hilarious.
Vinny,
I was
you need
dying.
to come on and play sometime. We'll have to do Mad Libs and Pictionary.
Oh my God. I wish we would have had the Mad Libs when we were in Texas.
I thought about bringing those, but see, I don't have the vintage ones, so they're not as fun.
Oh, the vintage ones are better because everything sounds worse.
Yes.
Because of the innocence.
We need to do Apples to Apples live one time because that's family friendly.
Yes. I mean, we could do Cards Against Humanity, but I think our subscriber numbers would plummet.
We'd have to like cherry pick the cards if you did, because some of them, man, are just.
So, like, even when we were playing, we were like, I'm not comfortable saying that, so we put them away.
Yeah,
Or we put them back
there
in
was
the
a pile that was like, if you don't want to read this, all right, it
pile.
goes.
Some of them I was like, nope, not reading it.
But it's funny. It's really funny. It's just more of an adult party game. I played it with all my theater friends, so theater kids are kind of wild that way.
I still think you should have played that game with your mom.
Oh no. No. Nope, never in a million years. Nope.
I talked my parents into playing maybe on Christmas Day.
I hope they play because I think it would be funny, but I also think that your parents would, just through you, I feel like they would take it more lightheartedly than my mom.
They'll probably laugh. Some things I'm sure even I wouldn't say around them, but
You might have to pick out some of the really awful ones out of the deck.
yeah, some of them I probably wouldn't say like I remember. But Gary had the best ones, Martha's husband.
Gary. So describe Gary's accent to people. He's got a wonderful Texas accent. And when he would read these cards, now mind you, they're a little off color, the way he would read them, it was hilarious. He had us all laughing.
I'm trying to just think of how to describe how it was, but it was like, how do I say it? I don't know. I don't want to, because I don't want to make it sound insulting either. But it was very good, and it made what he was reading friggin' hysterical.
Yeah. You just have to picture a really sweet, nice Southern guy with a great Southern accent reading like something slightly saucy. It was hilarious.
Right.
Just, I mean, oh man.
We had tears strolling down our faces. That's how hard we were laughing.
I couldn't breathe because I was laughing so hard.
Well, you literally could not even read some of the stuff. Like, you go to read the cards and you just bust out laughing because you're like, I can't believe I'm about to say this.
Yeah, sometimes I get the cards, and sometimes you're playing and you have a card that's just lackluster, but you have to get rid of it because you only have so many cards. It's like apples to apples. You're completing a sentence. And with some of them, the card, like, you save a card for a while and then you get the perfect way to play it and to complete the sentence.
Exactly.
And then when the person, and you can kind of play to the judge, which the judges rotate every round. So sometimes you'd get a card and it was just like, oh my gosh, this is the funniest thing. Oh yes, Christy, this brooch, let me see. I might just have to take it off to show you because it's kind of hard to show on my shirt. Okay, this is a really beautiful brooch. This is sterling silver over gold. 14 karat gold, and it has turquoise in it. And I did not pay what you would think for a 14 karat over sterling brooch. I got this on the yard sale for like $10. The guy didn't know what he had. And it has a trombone clasp. It's absolutely stunning. And it was a great buy. And when I got it home in the light, I just liked it. But I kind of had a suspicion it might be something. I looked at it up close and I found the 14 karat gold mark and the sterling silver. So it's just a really lovely piece.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's a nice piece for sure.
And I love trombone clasps.
Well, we have gone over our 15 minutes starting because I know Dee is probably just finishing up. So Katie, I'm going to go ahead and let you start selling. If I can actually remember how to do this. There we go.
Sorry, folks. I'll just pin this back on. Well, it's hard to do this without a mirror. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Hey, Scott. Welcome. Scott popped in last night. We're glad to have you here, Scott. All right. Let's see what we shall sell first. All right. Since we're on Vinny's sale, the first item that I'm going to have up for you today is this fabulous piece of kitsch. And I brought this in honor of Vinny. I got this on the yard sale with Ariana and Pam, and it is just so fantastic. This is a Napco little baby watering can. It's got its Napco sticker on the bottom. I love when they've got the foil Japan stickers still stuck to the bottom. It's got this adorable little baby. You've got the little, I think they're dogwood flowers. Well, maybe not. There's some sort of a flower. And then a cute, cute, cute little blue bunny. I love him with his little bow tie, and all the gold is still in fabulous condition. I mean, you can even see that on the watering spout there. There's no wear to the gold, and it's pretty clean on the inside. Of course, I can clean that up a little bit better for you, but overall, this is a fabulous little piece with no chips or cracks or any damage, and it measures about 3.5 inches tall, and it would be a great little planter if you wanted to put little flower arrangement in it. Use it in your bathroom to store cotton balls or Q-tips. I mean, kind of think outside the boxes with some of these things. They don't have to be just what they're intended for or what they look like. Of course, you could use this. There is real holes here, so you could use this if you had a little station set up with plants and you wanted to just sprinkle your plants with this, or if you have any type of succulents that you have to soak, you could soak them in here. But there's lots of uses for this, even vintage pen holder with your ruler and all your shipping supplies for your resale business. I mean, lots of cute uses. So this guy is just going to be $12 and he is going to be number 5. $12, number 5. If you like this adorable little kitschy watering can, and I brought this in honor of Venny tonight. I thought it was so fun.
Is it number 5 or number 25?
Number 25. $12, number 25.
Okay.
Sorry if I said that incorrectly.
That's okay. I was like, I saw the 5, but I was like, oh, there's a 2 in front of it.
We got that. That was item for the evening. Hi, Pam.
Hi, Pamabama.
And let's see what our next item will be. It's so hard to choose because there's so many fun things. I really like this, and I'm trying a new method with cards today, folks. So thank you all for hanging with me. I usually have my fancy vintage and vinyl cards, but I'm trying something new with sticky notes today, and I don't know how this is working, but we're going to give this a try. Hey, Amy, congratulations. You got that watering can. Let me just write you down. Awesome sauce. You're going to love that. It is so you and so cute. All right. The next item I have up tonight is still got packaging that is fabulous. And it has, of course, all the stuff still inside for the new Nile improved pressing oil and gloss. It's 3-in-1. It's got this awesome graphic of this lady. I love it. And of course, I love the 25 cents up at the top with the red and the white. I just adore these tins. I mean, you can't beat them. They're fabulous. And this one is in really good condition. In fact, I couldn't find another one quite like it in this size. And I love these. This measures to be about 3 inches in size. Now, the way I like to use these is in displays. If you have a whole vignette of things like books and kitsch and all kinds of things, you can slip in these little tins to create height in a display, like set something, this is not the prettiest thing, but set something on top of it to create height, or set it up in a little display like this on a book. And it is so fantastic. It just adds a little pop of color with some great graphics. And these old tins, I mean, my whole house is industrial advertising, and it just makes me happy because they don't make graphics like this anymore. So this tin can be yours if you would like it for only $15, number 22. $15, number 22 for the new Nile pressing oil can. And it still has new Nile, full, probably never been used, of new Nile pressing oil. I wouldn't recommend using it, but it is there if you're interested in seeing what it smells like.
Don't do that with shoe polish, old shoe polish. It burns.
It does burn.
It was horrible.
Yeah, that's probably not a very good thing to try. And thank you, Mystic Mom, for keeping track of things in the chat. You and Benny's dad are always so awesome and so kind when I come in the chat. So thank you.
Okay, so I want to wait a second because I know there's a lag. So it was what, $15, number 22, you said?
$15, okay. Number 22 for the new Nile.
My phone's faster than my computer.
Yes, I know. There's always such a lag with these streams. Hey, Doug and Christy and everybody popping in.
Okay, so it is my go. But first, I hope you all are subscribing to Katie because guess what? She's about to hit a milestone, 3,000 subscribers, and she's so close. Let's get her there.
Thanks, Benny. Yes, I'm very excited. I hope by the end of the year, that was sort of my little goal, is to hit 3,000. I'm like so 10 away.
You all are doing so. So this is my first item. This is really cool. This is a Pfluger, in honor of Katie with all the industrial. This is a Pfluger Handy Pack Fish Hooks tin.
Ooh, I love the graphics on that.
Here's what the hooks would look like if they were there.
Oh, look at this and that. You could display that just on that side. I mean, how cool.
Good. Hi, Julie. and everybody tuning in. So this is not a very big tin, but it would ship really easily. It's about a little over 2 inches long, and then, oh, I should have showed this. Look at this. It says for stream and lake fishing on the side. Got all kinds of writing and such on it.
That is so cool. I mean, they don't have anything like that now. You just get lures in a
In packages.
boring plain package. Yeah, I mean, that's way cooler.
So this tin, oh, I should probably measure the height of it. It's not a very big tin, so again, if it's the only thing you claim tonight, it is going to ship first class. Not even an inch tall. And if anybody would like this, it's only $4 and it's number 19. $4, number 19 for the Pfluger Handy Pack Fish Hooks tin. So I'll hold that up here for a little bit in case there are folks who are lagging.
And doesn't Vinny have the neatest handwriting? I mean, look at that.
All right, so I do see a claim on my phone, but I will let mom or dad take care of that. Unless it's the only one, which I think it is. Hi, Melody, welcome. And it looks like you're the winner. Thank you very much. Now, the next item, again, is in honor of Katie as well. I know how much they like these, and I've got 2 of them.
I do.
I have one of these too, and I love it, but I don't need... Actually, these were Dad's, and I said, oh, my viewers love these. Am I holding these right? No, I'm not. So they're smaller textile tape tins. This one does have some tape residue on it. This one has a little bit of a dent, and they even still have the tape in them.
Oh, that's cool. And look at the candy cane striped side.
Yeah, see, look at that. Great for Christmas time. I wonder if I can actually open this up. Maybe I shouldn't attempt it, and I'm out of focus. So these are actually going to be, I'm selling them individually, so it's going to be a price for each of them and then a number. So the first 2 people that we see in the chat will get one of these. And I completely forgot to read off my rules, but everyone here pretty much knows the drill, so I guess I don't have to worry about it.
I don't see too many new people. I think we're good.
Okay. So these, it's going to be priced for 1. And they are $7 each, number 6. $7 each, number 6 for the textile tape tins.
That's a great price, you guys. I collect those, and I usually pay way more. That is a fabulous deal.
Okay, so I do see some claims, so thank you very much for that. So I will let Mom and Dad decipher. All right, and those were my 2, so let me bring you back over.
Great items, Vinny. Okay, my next item is a lot of fun. Again, this was something I picked up with Pam on the yard sale. And have you ever seen a Wade Whimsy in the package? I haven't. I thought this was so cool. I love the Wade Whimsies. They were in rose tea. And this one actually came in the package. And what I love about it is it shows you some of the other Wade Whimsies you can collect. So look at the cat. Oh, the kitten is cute. The German Shepherd. The duck. I mean, there's a whole slew. Ooh, even the owl's fun, and the spaniel. So there's a whole slew of other ones you can collect out of this line. And then, of course, it's got the Made in England with the English flag and then the U.S. flag there. And the packaging's just so cheery and happy. This guy is the lion. And so this is new, old stock in the package, just fabulous. And this whole package, in case you're wondering, measures about 7.5 inches, so it would be great in a flower frog for display. You could put this with a little vintage postcard and make a vignette out of it, or you can hang it from its hang tag up here, or if you dare, you can open the package and add the little lion if you want to add him to your collection. But he is just a lot of fun. There's just a little bit of wear on the side of the package, but overall, this is in really nice condition for its age. And it's just fun and happy and wonderful. So this whole little package with the Wade Whimsy can be yours for just $12 by giving me number 35. $12, number 35 for the Wade Whimsy. I thought that he was just so darling.
I've never seen them in the original package. I mean, I've seen them in the little like plastic bags that they come in, but never that.
Yeah, I hadn't either. And when I saw this, I thought, oh, this is so unique. I got to bring it to a sale. And I see someone on my phone. Let's see. Brenda. Congratulations, Brenda. You're the first person I see. You get the Wade Whimsy. You are going to love that. Let me just write you down. Brenda.
I did forget to say Katie's channel and her email are down in the description box below too. So if you need to copy and paste her email to send her your information, please do so.
Yes, thank you. My email is scrolling also at the bottom of the ticker that's running across, but just shoot me an email with your information if you haven't bought from me or if you've updated your address. That way I can get your items out to you. Okay, let's see what my next item. Oh, I got another cutie for you guys. Now, I was lucky enough to find like 4 of these recently, and I love them. I have one. In fact, I've named him Kevin. He holds my great grandfather's watch. I love the kangaroo dresser caddies, and if you know, this little guy was featured in the movie Pulp Fiction, not this exact one, but of course, you know, he was there holding the guy's watch in that movie, and I just think he's so fun. He is made by the Fine Enterprise Company, and he was made in 1956, of course, in the USA, a Fine Enterprise Incorporated. And this guy is the brown and black variation. And of course, every one of these is slightly different. I've had now 3 of the browns, and their faces are all different. So this guy has a little bit more of a white gray face than some of the other guys that I've had, but he'll hold all kinds of things for you. Your change, your rings or watches up here, your wallet in the side. I even have found that these guys are really handy for your glasses because they do hold your eyeglasses. So you'll never lose them again if you got this guy handy to hold your glasses, and he's just adorable. And he measures in size from the top, from the bottom to the very tip top of his tail, about 8 inches in size. So he's a nice small size, great for a little side table by your entryway door. And he is ready to hold all the things you need while looking just absolutely adorable. I love him.
Is he an offer up or is he a flat price?
So he is a flat price.
Okay.
He is going to be just $28, number 21, if you'd like him. $28, number 21 for the adorable dresser cat. Yes, he is a Boobaroo. If you want Boobaroo, you can have, because I know they come back like boobs. But yes, if you look him up online, you'll find that this is a very reasonable price for this little fella. And he's
it really is.
I love them so much.
If you are a Pulp Fiction lover, boom, there you go.
Yep, it makes great gifts too. Give it to anybody in your life that loves the movie or thinks kangaroos are adorable or just loves cute little things in general. And he's very practical. That's what I love about him too. He actually holds things, which is great. And he's got no chips, cracks, or issues to him at all. And I think that was my 2, Benny.
Were those it? Okay. Well, that kangaroo was fantastic. If I didn't have one already, I may have swiped it, but I have them. So I have 2 more tins. I know there are some tin lovers here. I have a Band-Aid tin, plastic strips, and it's got the Thrift Drug price tag on it. This one does not have a date, but it's after 1963 because there is a 5 digits? Yes, 5-digit zip code. I'd love to find the one with the lady on the front of it.
Oh, the Curite or the Band-Aid one?
I think it's the Band-Aid one. Oh, I just heard the price. Oh, wow. And in very good shape. If you want these for your bathroom, you absolutely could do so. It is $5 and it's number 21. $5, number 21 for the Band-Aid plastic strips tin, probably from the 1960s, I would say. These are good for assemblages, or heck, if you just collect old Band-Aid tins. I should measure this for you all, because I totally forgot to do that. So we've got about 3.5 inches tall. Hi, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
So that one is $5, number 21, if anybody is interested in that. Okay, and then I have another really interesting, I guess it's a tin. What is this called? Permatite. I have a permatite tin.
Ooh,
It's a
cool.
cold patch repair kit. And it even still has some of its contents. It's got the crazy glue, which I'm sure is no longer good. And then it's got, it looks like a patch. That's probably long, long gone. Hi, Irene. And then, oh, it's got a couple of patches in here. Look at that. But this is really great for display purposes. I love the green and the orange and the white. It would be great to put out in an industrial Halloween display.
It
Manufactured
would.
by the Permatite Manufacturing Co., which was in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And this isn't a very big tin either, and it looks like it was sold at Kmart. Right? Is that what that is? The Kmart logo?
That is the Kmart logo. Yeah, it's got the K. That's cool.
Crest G Mart. And it's about, give about 4.5 inches tall. And if anybody is interested in this piece, I think, like I said, I think this is I don't know if it's I think it's like cardboard, like almost like a toilet paper roll, and then it's got metal ends to it. So if anyone's interested in that for their bathroom or industrial display, $6, number 9. $6, number 9 for the Permatite cold patch repair kits.
It adds such great little pop of color too to any one of the displays that you want to add it to. I mean, you can have a whole vignette of glass and other things and just mix that in, and it looks great. And it's really a fun way to bring a little touch of industrial and intrigue to your displays. You don't have to go full industrial, but you can pop some of that vintage advertising in, and it just is cool. I tell you, I have more people ask me about where certain things came from, and they're just intrigued when they come to my house because I've got advertising all over the place. But if you had that, I bet it would be a conversation piece.
Definitely would. And those were my two. So you're up, Katie.
All right. My next item here is a really cool one. And now I love these tins, and they're becoming increasingly harder to find in good condition. And this one, of course, is the Hearts Mountain Song Food Tin. This is a bird food tin. And it's amazing to me the bird food came in these tiny little tins. And of course, this would supposedly help your birds sing more. They're song foods. And it says that it's got vitamin A, B, D, E, and G, and all kinds of things for your birds. Of course, this is empty, but this is the Hearts Mountain product out of New York, LA, Chicago, and San Francisco. And the other thing that I love about this tin is not only the music note graphics, because I love records, I also do collect things with music notes, and I have one of these in my collection. And the bird's awesome, but I love the free pamphlet that you could acquire by asking about it and calling, I think it has a number, or ask for the 12-page booklet on canaries, on canary care. So it's got a little advertisement for their free booklet on top, as well as all the cool graphics on the front. And it does open up so you can store things inside of here if you want. I put little push pins and safety pins and things in mine. So it's a great little miniature sewing kit you could make up and keep in your room, which is what I do with mine in case I need to repair something. And it's 2.5 inches in size, so great small little piece to add to your displays. It is going to be $18, number 50. And if you know, I feel like that's a very great price for this tin. It is, like I said, becoming more expensive and harder to find. So $18, number 50, and it is in really nice condition for its age. I would guess this to be from the 40s if I had to guess, but it is just fabulous.
I love the colors.
The orange too, great for Halloween with the
Heck
black.
yeah.
And I see Sandy. Fabulous, Sandy. Let me write you down here. I'm already here to report that I don't think my new sticky note method is working very well. I think I'll go back to my regular cards next time. But it's all worth the experiment, right? You don't know till you try something. All right. Hi, Sue Golembeski. Welcome. Okay. Now, my next item is a set of these fun dish scrubbers, and I love these. You're going to get two, but basically, because this one's got some issues, you're going to get it basically for free. And this one is what you're really buying, but you'll get this one too. This is the Dolly and Danny Does It. They are dish scrubbers, and this box has seen some things. It's definitely had a little bit of love in the kitchen, but these are made by the Springfield Wire and Tinsel Company. They have really fabulous graphics. I knew Vinny would like the lady, so I had to bring her. I've had these in my collection for a while, and I'm finally okay with parting with them, but it has taken me almost 2 years because I love them. And this lady, she's got the dish scrubber as her hair, like through the package, which is fun. She's the golden sponge, and this one cleans pots, glassware, china, refrigerators, linoleum, and stoves. And then this guy is the Danny Does It. Now, they do still sell these out of Texas. There's a company that started reproducing these, but they have a different graphic on the front with the way that this is spelled. So this is the true original that I have here. And this is made also by the Springfield Wire and Tinsel Company. And I love the blue color. He just looks straight out of the 50s, doesn't he? I actually have an advertisement for Dolly Does It that says during the war, since all the war efforts, all the metal and everything went to the war efforts, they were going to stop production on the Dolly Does It. But of course, in the letter it says, please remember your old friend Dolly. She'll be back after the war. And she was. So these are probably, I would guess, she might be more 30s and he might be more 50s, but they've had these for a while, but they're just fabulous and they're great for display. Cardboard box, but the sponges are still there. So you can have them for just $10. $10 number 24. $10 number 24 for the complete set of Dolly and Danny Does It.
So what happens when Dolly and Danny both does it? What's their baby's name? Did they come up with a name?
Dolly, Danny, and Donnie.
There we go.
Donnie Does It.
The both of them.
Yeah.
But where's Donnie? He's not. I guess he's not here yet.
Yeah, Donnie's not here yet.
Well,
they got some
he's about 60 some odd years too late.
Yeah. He's not here yet. We'll have to invent Danny Does It. And Sandy, I see you. Congratulations, Sandy. You're going to love those things. They're going to bring you a lot of joy. All right.
So
back to you,
that wasn't
Winnie.
your two, right?
That was my
okay,
two.
It was. Can I not? I can't keep track.
It's okay, Penny. It happens to all of us.
Alrighty, so I have two bottles. I actually have one more, but that'll be a separate. Pam.
I was going to say something else, and I thought, no, better not.
So I've got two bottles here. I'll show each one individually because they'll be my two items. So this is it says Swing to King on it. I have no idea what this product is. It could be cleaning or it could be some kind of, I don't know, but it just says King all around the bottle, the bottom of the bottle. It says, let's see, Mansell's Herald Co. and then Baltimore, Maryland. So I don't know if this was King syrup, maybe? Could be very wrong about that, but I love the bottle. As you can see, it does have some residue, which you can take off with either Goo Gone or nail polish remover. That's usually a good adhesive remover. So we've got this, and this bottle measures, let's see, from the cap to the base, it's close to about 7.5 inches tall. That's what I thought, king syrup, but it just didn't occur to me until now. So if you collect old bottles, this would be a good one for you to have, and I'm only asking $5 for it, and it's number 13. $5, number 13, for the really awesome king syrup bottle with the awesome metal lid. It does say King of Swing, Karen, or Janet. Sorry. I see the name Antiques from Karen, and I keep thinking that's your name, but it's not. It's Jan. I wonder if it was a local thing. But yes, $5, number 13, for the King's Syrup bottle, if anybody's interested in that.
We didn't have king syrup here,
I
but
don't remember us having it.
I don't remember, but that is a cool bottle, and you could fill it with anything. Use it for your laundry softener. Why not?
Absolutely could.
Why not make some of those everyday household products more fun by putting it in a vintage jar?
Right. Now this jar might be a little bit newer because it has a barcode on it, but the graphics on it are really fun. It's a Golden Isles instant tea jar. And here's where the barcode is. So this has to be 70s, maybe as early 80s, maybe. But the paper label is still intact. It's got an orange lid. And there's nothing to say who made it. But if you love, this would be good for springtime, don't you think? Because of the different colors.
Oh, yeah. Excellent
for springtime. Again, and let me measure it. It's just about 7 inches. So your grandmother served king syrup or the Golden Isle instant tea? So this awesome piece can also be yours for only $5, and it's number 23. $5, number 23, for the instant tea, Golden Isle instant tea jar. You could use it for your modern day tea if you wanted to. Put your little Insta coffee or your Insta teas in there. King syrup, okay.
I'd put my tea bags in there, or open the lid and put a bouquet of fresh flowers in it.
Yeah, there you go. And it was distributed by the Creasy Company, and their general offices were in Louisville, Kentucky. All right, I see Karen for that one. Thank you, Karen. And those were my two. I can actually remember this time.
You did it, Vinny, but that is very hard when you're selling because there's so many moving parts and you're running the stream. So my next item is going to be an offer up starting at just $15.
All right, let me put start 15. Oh, no, you didn't.
Yep, this is the one.
I have one of those and I love it.
This is fantastic. So this was hanging in my kitchen for the longest time, and then I moved and I got my grandparents' cuckoo clock. So I'm now sending this over to you guys because I wanted someone to have a shot at it. This is the price I'm starting it at is nowhere near what I paid for it when I bought it for myself, but it's just so fabulous. It is a 1940s, 1950s General Electric clock with this gorgeous red metal casing. It is not a reproduction. It is a true old one. You can tell it's got the old plug. That still works. This clock does work. Now, I will say there is something here that needs to be replaced on it because it's hard to change the time, but that is something with just a little knob from the hardware store. I think you have this up and running in no time, but it does work. The second hand does go around, and it is just in really good shape for its age. There's the General Electric mark. It's got, of course, the keyhole on the back to hang it. It has some fabulous graphics, and yes, let me measure it for you. It is And there's the cuckoo clock going off now. Don't know if you guys can hear that. It is 6 inches by 6 inches, so it's perfectly square. And so it's a nice size because it's not overly large, so you can hang it up on your displays or in your kitchen without taking up a lot of wall space. In fact, I had it on a little half wall in my other kitchen, so it's fabulous. And I love the pinstriping on the front here with this face. It's got all of the glass with no chips or cracks. And overall, you guys, it's in really nice condition. I mean, look at the paint. There's just a little bit of wear to it. But of course, I like that it has that little bit of wear. It adds to its character. I see you, Karen, at 15. Thank you. And it's just fantastic. Now, the little window here is really cool. A lot of old clocks have this, and what it will do is, see how it's red right now? It tells you that it's been unplugged, so that way if this ever stops working or you have a power outage, it will let you know that, hey, this clock's not working and you need to reset it, so that you don't have the wrong time and not know it, which I think is a pretty handy feature because clocks now are digital, and of course they don't have that. So this is really a great little feature these old clocks have, and the colors are just wonderful. All right, so we're going to start the countdown on this GE clock, and it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in. And of course, it has a really nice long cord, so this will reach wherever you want to plug it in. But it is awesome. Okay.
Refresh, make sure.
Yeah, I was just
okay.
gonna.
So this is who I see.
I see Mr. L. Page for $18. Congratulations. You get the fabulous GE clock, and you are going to love that when you see it in person. Coming straight from my own personal collection. All right. Thank you. All right, and then I pulled my next item here. And this is fun. I got this also on the yard sale. And this is just a great little adorable piece of industrial, but it also fits well with all of your kitchen displays and fun things. This is a Busy Boys tool set. I love it. It's got the little fun graphic on the top of the little kid in the white shorts and the little, I don't know what kind of shoes he's wearing. They look more sandalish than Oxford, but he's got little yellow socks. Look how adorable. It's a tool chest with safe vinyl tools. It's got all of the fun graphics on the front, the hatchet, the saw, the pliers, the wrench, the screwdriver, the flathead screwdriver, the hammer, the whole bit. And it's got a little handle, of course, for the kids to carry it around. Now, whoever put this together or found it, they added tools that were not the original tools for this. So there are tools in it, but they are plastic tools. So you could give this to your grandkids to play with if you wanted to. It has all of the bolts with the little nuts and all of that, and of course the plastic screwdriver. But these are not the vinyl tools that were once in here. So I'm assuming some kid probably did something with the tools and then this got replaced. But you are getting the tools, even though they aren't original. And this is made by the Ohio Art Company. And look at that globe graphic on the inside. I'd almost display this upright like this. And then because this is metal, I'd magnetize little things like tobacco tags or anything you collected to it. It would be great for a little magnet collection. But it's also adorable displayed this way with the cool graphics on the front. And you can put anything you wanted inside. It's just the perfect amount of rusty, crusty, and cute little 1950s kitsch, in my opinion. And this little Busy Boy tool set can be yours for only $15 by giving me number 31. $15, number 31 for the Busy Boy tool set with, of course, all the tools inside that weren't original, but they are there. So that's just so cute. I love this. Karen, I see you, Karen. Thank you. Congratulations. You're going to love this. Let me set this down over here. Hey, Dee and Dana, welcome, welcome. Okay, Karen.
Those two, right?
I got you. Hey, Cheryl Hoskins. Cheryl, I love my aluminum Christmas tree. I think of you every year when I set that up. She let me have the aluminum tree. She technically won it, but she let me have it. So we've got a great community here. But thank you, Cheryl. I just wanted to tell you that live now that I see you there in the chat.
It was two, right? That was two.
Two. Yes, it's back to you.
I can't get it together.
It's okay, Benny. You're doing a lot all at once.
Okay. So this I have had for a while, and I'm surprised nobody has grabbed it, but I will show it this one last time. If it doesn't sell, I'll put it downstairs and put it away for a little bit. I have the 1938 Dr. Scholl's Curatex foot plaster tin.
Ooh, look at that yellow.
And it was manufactured again by the Scholl Manufacturing Co. They're still in business today. It doesn't look like their logo has changed much in over 80 years, has it? But again, this is from 1938. This is an 84-year-old tin. And it's in very good shape for its age. And this tin measures about 8.5 inches tall. It's got great colors. You could display it, or heck, if you wanted to use it and put stuff in it, you absolutely could. And if anybody's interested in this piece, again, this awesome tin from 1938, it's only $7 and it's number 11. $7, number 11 for the Curatex tin by Dr. Scholl's. $7, number 11 for this piece. I will wait a little bit because I know there is a bit of a lag. And folks, we will do a recap at the end. Yeah, foot plaster for relieving corns, calluses, bunions, and tender spots. But there's nothing in it. It's completely empty. So we can come back to that at the end. Not a problem. And then this one is in honor of Katie, and I think I actually sent you this one, didn't I? This typewriter ribbon tin Hallmark.
Oh, I love the Hallmark one. It's one of my favorites. Yes, Finny sent me one. It's fabulous.
I sent you the one that was in, I guess it was in better shape. But I love the silver and the blue. And it says Underwood Black Record, heavy ink on the bottom. That's very deco, don't you think?
So deco. And look at the big H. It reminds me of those old books that have, the big letter for the beginning of the paragraph.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you can see, it does have a little bit of, mess, like a little bit of wear right there. And all around it, of course, because it is older.
And it's
still a great piece. It really does. And if anybody is interested in the Hallmark typewriter ribbon tin, it's $12 and it's number 16. $12, number 16 for the blue and silver
typewriter ribbon tin, so I can tell you this is a bargain.
Give myself a workout just holding my arm up.
Yes, illuminated letter. Thank you, Amy. I couldn't think of that.
Okay, so I don't see any takers on that. That's okay. Again, recap. We will bring it all back around. So those were my two. Katie, it's up to you now.
Was that your two, Vinny? Okay, wow. That was quick. All right. My next item is a whole little lot of things that I've curated. And this is kind of a special lot to me because the lady that I got all these from, she and her husband collected advertising for like 30 years. They were antiques dealers. They had a massive display at their house. And Eco Relics, which is one of my favorite salvage yards, bought a bunch of their collection and had it for sale. And I just really think it's fabulous. I bought things for my collection and I bought a lot of things for you guys. And I'm so glad I can bring this little lot to you all at the sale. So this is a whole lot of vintage milk glass containers, but they're not just your average containers. Some are advertising pieces, and you're going to get this whole lot. This will be a set price. The first thing you're going to get is this fabulous Mum cream deodorant tin in the mini size. And of course, what I love about it is it says Mum on the bottom. I would guess this to be a 1960s Mum tin. There are several versions of this. This one does not have the ring of fire, so I would assume that it is 1960s. And of course, it still has the Mum in it, and it doesn't smell that bad. It's actually kind of nice. So you got the Mum in really good condition. Usually when you find these, the lids are just completely roached. So that's wonderful. And then you're going to get this jar. Now these, I have two of these that have the ring of fire, as you can see. And this one is Hazel Atlas on the bottom. It does not have a lid, but it is really clean on the inside for its age. And then you're going to get this one, which is for Mum, but it is an older Mum from the 30s. It's just missing its lid. And it's fabulous, and it's got the Mum graphics on the bottom, but this one says Mum New York. So it's the older one. And then you're going to get this jar with the cool rusty crusty lid that I just love. Your mom used Mum in the late 50s. How cool is that? And this one's the larger Hazel Atlas jar, which with the H and the A in the bottom, if that will show up. So you're going to get all of these in a little lot here. And I love them. I have a bunch of these on my great-grandmother's little cake, a uranium cake plate, and it's in my bathroom. And I just set these up like this, and I actually use these jars. I clean them out, and I have Q-tips in one. I've got cotton balls in another, Band-Aids. Of course, with these smaller jars, you can put smaller things inside, but they're just great, and they make a wonderful little display, and the white's so lovely. So you're going to get the whole lot of them for $15, number 38. $15 for this whole lot, and I'm telling you, that's the price of just one of the Mum jars if you look them up. So the whole lot, $15, number 38, from my fabulous favorite advertising collector lady. They're just a lot of fun. And Carol, I see you for that. Fabulous, Carol. Yay, you're going to love that, Carol. All right. Can't wait to see what you do with them. Mum is a deodorant. Now, the funny thing about Mum is they use the advertising slogan, Mum's the word. And Mum, I believe that was one of their slogans. Mum was one of the first earlier deodorants. The first one was Odorono, I believe. And basically the way they got women to wear deodorant is they convinced them through magazine ads that they all smelled. And then it was embarrassing and rude to show up to a party smelling. So that got women wearing deodorant. But Odorono, the problem with it is it caused yellowing and burning under people's arms, and their shirts turned colors and all kinds of crazy stuff. And then Mum came out and it became wildly popular. So anyway, a little history on deodorant there. All right, my next item is this bug sprayer. It is fabulous. I love it for Halloween. And of course, what drew me to this one is I have never seen these graphics before. And this is going to be an offer up. And
hold on. Starting it.
Let me get to that page here. It just started
Carol
at $15.
15.
I do not, Carol. 15, yes.
Okay.
And this is so cool. So it's got the original graphics, and look at that. How fabulous would this be for your Halloween display? It's got black, orange, and then this green color. And then you've got the can here where the spray would go. And then you've got this old wooden handle, which is just fabulous. It's just got great graphics. And it says Brown's all-purpose sprayer. You've got the silver little water spray droplets on the side. And then it says up here, the E.C. Brown Company, manufactured out of Rochester, New York. So this is really, really cool. And I see these sprayers a lot, but I've never seen this graphic or design. And I just had to bring it for a sale. And of course, this does open up So you could put something in it if you wanted to. It's just fantastic. Let me get that back on there. All right. And the length of this guy, he is 12 inches from here to here. And then with the handle, he's probably another, I would say 13 or 14 inches. And then you've got really a cool little industrial base there. I mean, it's just fantastic. Wow, Dee, that's only 50 miles from you? How cool is that?
Cheryl wants to know what year you think that's from. I mean,
I
it
would
looks 30s or 40s because of those colors.
I was gonna say 30s or 40s, but I mean, look at the graphics on that. That's
Very deco.
really, really deco. Now, the only reason I don't know about the 40s is because during the 40s, they stopped using metal during the war.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see metal things like that, I tend to think, it can't be during that time. But I could be wrong, but
Right.
I would guess around that.
I
It does-
love the orange and the black and the green. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I just thought the colors, I mean, this stuff just ignites my soul. Makes me so happy. I see you, Karen, at 15. All right, so we'll go ahead and start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And yes, this has some age to it for sure. Gorgeous piece of advertising. Yeah, I mean, it could even be 20s, to be
It
honest.
very well could be.
But I would guess somewhere in that. It's definitely old. Yeah, early 30s, Amy thinks, and I wouldn't disagree.
Yep, I would agree with that.
Also, the way the construction is, I mean, you can see that it's got this older, thicker seam, which a lot of the oil cans had, and they stopped doing those after 1930. So that definitely kind of helps date things sometimes, I think, the way that these cans are made. All right, so I see Karen Williams for that. Congratulations, Karen. Yay. You're going to love that. You could move into my house, Karen. Good, we got some industrial fans in the chat.
Yes, we do.
Okay, that's my two, Vinny.
Were those the two?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so this is really cool, and I completely forgot I had this until I was rummaging through some things. This is probably from the 70s, I think. It's an old stock 7-Up apron.
Ooh, fun.
And I want to say it wasn't used, but maybe it's just because it sat in the packaging for so long. I could be wrong. It's probably been used, but because this plastic is in good shape, so it's probably folded up and put in here. It's not a very big apron. I actually opened one up to see, and it's definitely for somebody smaller than my height. But it's really cool. If you wanted to open this up and tie it on a mannequin, you absolutely could. And it would ship first class easily because this is not a heavy item. And it's made of almost like a, not crepe paper, that's too thin. It's almost like a plasticky, almost like a tarp material, like a thinner tarp material, if that makes sense. And if you're interested in this, and like I said, I think this is probably from the 70s. It's $8 and it's number 5. $8, number 5 for the 70s 7-Up apron. So I thought that was really cool. And it's advertising. It could be 60s too. That's what I was thinking, because the older 7-Up logo is orange, and then the 7 and the up are a little bit more like pop. So $8, number 5. And I agree with this, Cheryl. So that's one. And I also have a boobaroo. Well, it's not really. Well, I guess you could say it's a boobaroo, but it's earthenware, like redware pottery. I don't know if it's a dresser caddy or a dresser valet. It probably could be. Wallet could go here. You could put loose change here. Your glasses go up here. Hi, Sandra. Welcome. Don't worry. We'll be doing a recap at the end of the show. So if there's anything that you may have missed that didn't sell, we will recap it. So I don't know if that's going to show up on camera. It does say Dabs Japan, and he's not very big. So this is about 5.5 inches tall. Trinket-roo, there we go.
I like that. His face is just adorable.
I know, right? So if you love earthenware, like redware pottery, this would definitely be a great piece for you. He's only $10, and he's number 10. $10, number 10 for the kangaroo dresser valet.
He's adorable.
Cheryl.
He's a grandma Roo.
My grandma Roo. So I will hold that up for just a second, and then we can come back to it if need be. All right, and those were my two. Oh, so Lori would like that one. Thank you, Lori.
Yay, Lori, you're going to love him. He's darling. All right, my next item is this fabulous industrial can. This is Whiz. Now, what didn't Whiz make? The company made a whole slew of grinding compounds to sewing machine oil to, everything under the sun. It's really amazing. And this is an earlier sewing machine oil can, and it's called Whiz Oil, and it's just fabulous. Look at this bronze color on the tin can. It's got great graphics on it, and of course I love this kind of stair-stepped honeybee honey hive looking beehive looking top to the tin. And then of course it's got its little nozzle here, so you would take this off and unscrew it. This is a little hard to unscrew, but then you'd stick that down on the top and it would become oil, like a pour spout for the oil. And the graphics on it are fabulous, I would say. And look, even there's a bicycle graphic on it. Now, this has a little bit of wear, but it is fantastic. I just thought the graphics were to die for, and the color was really wonderful. This is probably, I would say, from the 30s. If I had to guess on age, it's definitely got some age to it. And this measures to be about 2 inches tall, so it's not super tall. Great for your little displays. I have an antique sewing machine, so I was originally going to put it by the sewing machine, but it just didn't quite work out. But I love, love, love the graphics on this. So this can be yours for just $10, number 35. $10, number 35 for the 1930s Whiz Oil can with fabulous graphics. And it's got some age to it, but it is really cool. I just love all these old tin cans. They're wonderful. And I see Sandra Smith. You are my rusty crusty friend. So yay. Sandra, I knew you were going to love that. We got lots of rusty crusty loving people here tonight, which is wonderful.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so got that. Now my next item this evening is a whole little lot of tins, and I love the graphics on these. So you're going to get the first one in this little lot is the Tread Easy by Peninsular, and this is a fabulous tin. You can see it's got no zip code on it, and this is for, of course, corns and bunions. It is an antiseptic tin, so a medical tin, but the graphics on it are fabulous. Look at this blue color with all the intricate work. Again, I would say that this is an earlier can because, of course, it cost 25 cents when it was brand new, which now you can't get anything for 25 cents. But even the lid is just fabulous. The whole can is decked out with some beautiful lithography on it. And this measures just under 4 inches in height. And this would be something, again, that I would go ahead and put something cool in. And of course, it does open up, and you've got the holes. So the lid is here, and then the holes. You could even put hat pins in here if you wanted and display the lid off to the side. There's so many options with this. And then you're going to get the gold medal compound pills that were originally $2. So it's a little fun medical lot. And I love the gold color on that. It's just fabulous with the silver and the red. Cool graphics on the bottom. It says contains 30 pills. And then you open it up, and it's fairly clean on the inside for its age. And then you've got the gold medal on the side in that cool gold graphic. So and this tin here measures to be about 3 inches. So you're going to get both of these in this little medical lot. Great lithography and graphics, perfect for a bathroom and a fun little display. This would make a great instant traveling sewing kit if you need one. I'm all about taking vintage items and using them for very practical everyday things. And this little lot together is going to just be $18, number 20. $18, number 20 for the fun and cool, rusty, crusty medical lot with great graphics.
Great pieces.
Yeah, I love the graphics on them, and particularly this one. That's an earlier can, and it's just really fantastic.
You know how you said that you can't get anything for 25 cents anymore? You can get a gumball for 25 cents.
A gumball that Vinny has. I stand corrected. A gumball for 25 cents.
That's the only thing you can get for a quarter nowadays, though.
Yeah, nothing else. And maybe Chiclets gum if they still have that.
Right. Is that your two?
That's my
Am I
two.
dreaming? Oh my gosh.
That's
You know,
okay.
you think it's easy. 1, 2. I can't do it.
It's A-okay, Vinny.
Alrighty, so I have another fun piece of advertising. This is for the Red Bull, the Red Bull Inn. It's a bull bank.
Cool.
Like that. And it was made by Brins in Japan. Don't worry, Heidi. We'll be back and show everything that didn't sell. So if anything that didn't sell, we will share again. You have a chance at getting. So there's the Brins sticker. It's not a very big bank, and it's in good shape. No cracks or chips, just some minor paint wear. So it measures, let's see, from the horn to the base, about 3.5 inches. And it's about 4.5 inches wide. So again, it is very small, but it would ship very easily and fit in a small box and not cost a lot because it's not heavy either. If anybody is interested in this, it is only $10 and it's number 1. $10, number 1 for the Red Bull Inn ceramic bank made by Brins, Pittsburgh, Japan. $10, number 1 for that if anybody is interested. Excuse me.
I love those redware pieces.
Oh, yeah, it's very fun. And I do see Carol for that one. Thank you so much. And then this next piece is really cute. I got this when I was in Maine. That's very true, Dee. I'm thinking more of my time. A gumball cost $0.25. Back in the day, you could get them for 10 cents along with some other stuff. Then the company just became Tightwads. So this cute little kitschy cat I got when I was on vacation in Maine. He is absolutely adorable. He's got a side eye, so he could be Pam's cat or she. She says Japan on the bottom. There is some crazing and such on the back of her, but I think that adds to the charm. Really, really cute. If you collect kitties, this would be a great one to add to your collection. No cracks or chips or repairs anywhere that I'm aware of. And this kitty stands at, what does he stand at? Or she? A little over 4.5, maybe 4 3/4 inches tall. And he or she can be yours for only $12. Number 17. $12, number 17, for the adorable kitty cat, probably from the 50s. $12, number 17, for him, if anybody's interested. And those were my two.
Fabulous. I love those, Vinny. Great items. All right, we're switching things up a little bit, and it's time for some vintage jewelry. This guy really caught my eye. I was in an antique mall shopping, and he was so darling that I thought, oh, yes, he's got to come to a sale. He wants to be adopted, and my next two items are dog themed. And so we've got this adorable Scotty dog brooch. Now, of course, he reminds me so much of Fala. Yay, Val.
Yay, thank you, Val.
He is silver toned with a gold bow, and then he's got a wonderful little black Jimmy eye. All of his rhinestones are there, and the cool thing about him is he is signed. He is Napier. Yes, good old Napier. Really nice jewelry. Yes, he's a fancy Scotty, and he measures 2 inches in size, so he is a very nice Scotty dog, and I love that his collar is sort of a taupe color. So we've got the taupe stones, the black eye, and then the adorable little rhinestones that make up his body. He is a great size. Look how he just sits on your shirt. He is so happy. He'd be great on a hat, sort of like this on the side, even tied with a scarf. And my new kind of thing that I think is fun with brooches is to wear them like this with the collar buttoned up. I see a lot of people doing it now on Instagram, and I love it. So he would be fun in many variations and great for, your Christmas time with your plaids and all of that. And he is going to be just $15, number 57. $15, number 57, if you would like Fala, the little Scotty dog. Scotties were very popular in the 1930s, of course, due to the fact that Fala, the president's dog, was so popular. And he is just darling. Love his little face. All right.
Oh, that's cool, Karen.
Really? How cool, Karen, is that? Awesome. I love that. All right, so my next dog-themed item for this little 2-item kind of stretch here is this adorable little children's suitcase that I found while I was out thrifting with my dad, and it is for 101 Dalmatians. Now, the interesting thing about this suitcase is I saw some people saying that this online when I did find it, and I didn't find a whole lot of listings. Some folks said this is from the 60s. Other people said 90s. So I don't know. This could be 60s to 90s, but that definitely is the range in which this was probably made. The original movie came out, I believe, sometime in the 60s. I wanted to say 1965, but I could be wrong. But this is just so cute. And I love that you could give this, of course, with a little coloring book and all kinds of fun things inside to your grandchildren this Christmas. Or you could fill it up with pajamas and like little cookies and say, come to my house, come to grandma's house. And this be their little overnight bag. Or if you love Disney, because there's so many Disney adults and there's nothing wrong with that, you have an adorable little suitcase to put in your display. This suitcase opens up on the inside and there's a fun surprise inside. This was originally owned by good old Melissa. And Melissa really enjoyed carrying around her little Beanie Baby. So inside you've got this little guy. Look at him. So you're going to get him. He's just free with the suitcase, but he wants to be adopted. I don't even know his name. He's Freckles. Freckles, the little, I don't know, is he a lion? Lions don't have spots. Leopards? Tigers? I don't know. Clearly, I don't know my animals, but there he is. And he's wanting to come home. He's riding along in the suitcase, having a good old time, being all tucked in and cozy down in the bottom there. And this whole suitcase is just fantastic. So it does measure here. about 13 inches by 9.5. And I think it's just fantastic. So I love it. And this can be yours for $12, just $12. Great bargain by giving me number 23. $12, number 23 for the 101 Dalmatians child's suitcase with little carrying handle. Oh, he's a leopard. Thanks, Sandra. Yes, I'm so terrible with animals when I see them. And thank you, Lori. You're going to love that, Lori. That's just so cute. All righty. That's my two, Vinny.
Okay. So I do want to say that 101 Dalmatians, you are correct. I think came out in the 60s. I think it was 1961. And then in the 90s, I guess it must have had a resurgence because I remember seeing it on Disney VHSs when I was little.
Oh, we watched it on VHS growing up a ton.
And I think that suitcase is probably the 90s based on the zipper because they didn't. I don't think they had zippers like that back in the day or back in the 60s.
Not. Good
I think
sleuthing,
older
Penny.
suitcases are like smaller, I want to say, but I could be wrong.
So that had.
But I remember there being like that.
It does have a metal zipper. So yes, this could be 90s. And with the Beanie Baby, that would kind of make sense with the era.
Yeah.
But I saw all different kinds of things. But we had two Dalmatians growing up, and so we always watched that movie. But Lori, congrats, it's yours.
Part of the head and most ass. Wow.
Wow. Interesting,
Wow.
Karen.
Very interesting. So I guess it's my go. Was that two?
Yes. Yes, Follow was FDR Scotty in the 30s, but I don't know if he was a cartoon or not. I think someone was asking that.
Okay. So New Year's is coming, so I wanted to get this sold before New Year's happens. It's a noisemaker, blue and white. It's got fun graphics on it. Plastic piece is in good shape. I don't know if I want to put my mouth on it or not. Maybe I can. Still works. If I scared your dogs, I apologize. Or your cats. Blue noisemaker is only $5 and it's number 15. $5 number 15 and it's in good shape. I love blue and white together. Very coastal. I don't need these though, so I'm happy to pass it on to somebody else. Everyone did back then, Karen. That was just kind of a thing to do at a party. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. So $5 number 15 for the blue and white noisemaker. I know, it's all the noisy toys that kids like. And we all, we drive our parents crazy with them.
I had a talking parrot, and my mom just could not stand it and took the batteries out and said it died.
So I have another bottle here, and I thought it was really neat. I've never seen this before. It's for Judy. It's a Judy beverage. Drink Judy beverage. And it's got little J's all over it. I thought it was a really neat bottle. And I wasn't sure if we had anybody here by the name of Judy, spelled Judy. And I see Sandy for number 15. Thank you very much. I just thought it was cool. It's heavy glass. It's really nice. You could display this. You could put a flower in it if you wanted to. So many different things you could do with that. I love the J's all around it. And it measures from the lip to the base 8 inches tall. I did clean it. I took some water and some soap to it. I don't think I got all the grime, but I got a good amount of it. Great piece, or make a great gift for somebody named Judy. They would love this. And if anybody is interested in the Judy bottle, it's only $7 and it's number 2. $7 number 2 for the Judy bottle. I know there is a big old lag tonight, folks. I do apologize for that. I'm seeing some claims come in after I've shared them. I wish we could do something about that. So $7 number 2 for the Judy bottle, if anybody's interested. If not, we can always come back. And this is from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, by the way.
That is a killer cool bottle. I love.
I've never
like
seen
that.
this before. And I see Sandra Smith for that one. Thank you very, very much. If you have not sent your information to either Katie or I, please make sure that you do so. Both of our emails are in the description box below and are scrolling across the screen. And I think those were my two, so it's back to you.
And Vinny, I was just noticing, I'm impressed with how much information you got on the scrolling bar on the bottom, because sometimes I have trouble fitting all that. So you did a great job. Thomas, Louie is doing really well. Thank you. She's taking a nap right now while I do the sale, because if I let her in here, she would eat all the little pieces of paper. I mean, it would just be crazy havoc. Crazy chaos, I should say. She'd wreak havoc on everything. Okay, so my next item is a really cool box. I had to bring this because I got this with Vinny at one of our stores that we went to while we were in Round Top. And this is a really cool stencil box. I love the graphics on this. Now, it does have a little wear, and someone decided to test out whether or not their pen worked on it. But it's got some great graphics. Reese's adjustable brass stencils. And the cool thing is it still has the stencils inside. There's all the sizes. And of course, you've got these fun little riveted corners on the box. I just envisioned this in a Halloween display. But of course, you could take this out and use the stencils. And what I love also about the stencils is they are solid brass. So the value also in this is the fact that these are brass. And there is all of your numbers here. I should say there are all of your numbers. And then you have, I thought I had this on the top, but you do have, I believe, 3 and 1. So if you wanted to do a little fun Halloween display, you could put 3. There's your 3. And then the 1's floating around in here. But you could do 3 and 1, 31 for Halloween if you want to do a cute little display. And you could, of course, put this in a little vignette, and these would stick up nicely. I tested them in a vintage flower frog. They would be great for that. So you've got stencils. You even have some dollar signs in here. There's your dollar sign stencil. So you're going to get all of this. And there you go, 31. I don't know if that's backwards or not, but here it is. So 31, you got all of your numbers. Some fun stencils in here that are brass in this really cool box. Great graphics, all kinds of fun things. You could spell out your birth date. You could do whatever you want to do with the numbers. They've just got cool graphics, and they're very useful if you wanted to use them. I love this little graphic on the side of the box for home, farm, school, and commercial uses. So it's blue, black, gray, and orange. And you can have this whole set of brass stencils for just $12 by giving me number 30. $12, number 30 for the cool little stencil box. I fell in love with it. It's so fun. And it has many great uses in the world of crafting and home decor. So great graphics. And I think Carol, congratulations. Yep. That is yours. Let me write you down for that. All right. You're going to love that, Carol, when you see it in person. I just thought it was so cool. All right. Oh. And my next item, Vinny, is an offer up. It's going to start at $15. Yeah, use them and as decor. And thank you, Mystic Mom and Salty Croc, for keeping things all straight in the chat for us. You guys are rock stars. Okay, my next item is a little lot of Kewpies. Now, I'm not a Kewpie fan, but I do appreciate how many other people love them. So when I saw these guys with Ariana on the yard sale, Well, I had to scoop them up, and you're going to get all 3 of them. So you got this little guy here. He is sleeping, taking a nap, looking cute. He kind of looks like he's talking on the phone or listening to records. You know how kids would lay on their floor on the shag carpeting back in the day. So he's fun. He's got his little point. Hey, Karen Williams. I see you at 18. Now he's 4 inches long and about 3 inches high from the very tip top of his curly Q. And then the next one's kind of posed and looking up. He's looking kind of
He's not happy. He's not happy at all.
He's maybe not too happy, but he also kind of looks like he could be begging for something. Now I do want to point out, and I should have grabbed this guy first. Someone did make a little repair, I believe, on his arm, but you can't really tell. The only thing that I see is maybe it's just, it doesn't even look repaired, but there is some sort of shiny. Can you see right there? So either he was repaired and done extremely well, or he just had something on him, but you can't really tell. And he does have the remnants here of a Japan sticker. So that's the only thing with him, but the other ones are in absolutely perfect condition. And he's
my favorite.
He's fun. They're ceramic. I would say ceramic. I'm trying to tap so you could hear the sound, but it's not working. Here, let me. Can you hear that? Yes, he's a ceramic. And this one, he's funny.
He's got the, I shouldn't have done what I just did, and I'm about to get busted.
Yes, he's got the side.
That's why I love that one.
Side eye. He is mischievous and just funny and fantastic.
He's like, ooh, I shouldn't have done that, but boy, I couldn't help it, and I'm about to get my kicked.
Yep. So he is 4 inches tall. This guy is about 3.5 inches long. And if you know how tall he is, he's about 4 inches. So I can't hold all 3 of them at once. Well, let me see. I don't want to break them. But there's 2. There's this little fella and him. And then you got this guy. So you're getting all 3 of them. And they are just cute. And this guy, the one that's begging, I think he is begging for a cookie. He's like, please. Yeah. And then his mom said no. And he's like, I want a cookie.
Before the temper tantrum kicks in.
Yes. Right before he busts out in tears. But they are fun. They're cute. They're whimsical. And I love the little eyes. I love that they were made in Japan. So they've got some age to them. They're just fantastic. So you'll get all 3, and they are precious. Even though I'm not a QP fan, since I typically love the industrial stuff, I have so much appreciation for these guys because they are fun. And they've got their little wings right there. They kind of look like odd the way that they're modeled into their shoulders. but they've got wings.
Very cute.
Very cute. All right, we'll start the countdown on this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And I see. Well, let me wait for this. Let's see. I see Thomas Lynch at the high offer at 19 right now. And
fantastic.
Let's see here. I'm going to refresh, folks. Karen, I'm sorry you were just after the sold, but I do see Thomas for 18. I think Sue will love these. If you're buying a Christmas present for her, she'll have fun with them. They're very you guys. All right. Let me set these guys down. And Vinny, I think that, did I have my 2? Yes, so it's back to you.
Okay. All right, this is a really cool piece, and I have seen some other YouTubers use these for display. I have a really old black domed lunchbox. No thermos.
Cool.
Here's what it looks like on the inside. I think I saw Nicole Northgarden put like some Christmas garland and some ornaments and such in here. I think it was her. Now, I will say this, because it is older, the metal is kind of dented in some places, so it doesn't sit like flat, like it rocks a little bit. So you could probably put some felt or something on the bottom to prevent that from happening. I do apologize, folks. The best thing we can offer to you all is to either refresh your page or go out of the stream and come back in. So that way the lag kind of fixes itself. Or if you go to your settings where, it says play and pause, there's a little gear that you can push and it'll come up as like speed, and you can hit 2 and it should catch you up. I don't think it has been painted. I think this is the original paint on the bottom or on all over it. But the inside of the lunch boxes are typically white. And it's missing the little latch to hold the thermos in. And this measures 10 inches long and about 7¼ inches tall. And think of the cool ephemera you could display in here, or even some like vintage Halloween if you open it up. How cool is this?
Or little golden books opened up.
Little golden books would be great too. And then Thomas wanted to know if you have their info. Thomas Lynch.
I don't, Thomas. Do you mind sending it again?
Okay. Should I put your email in, you think?
I can type it in. You're selling.
Okay. So this awesome piece could be yours for only $15, and it's number 25. Ugh, there's cat hair on it, or bunny hair. Ugh.
It's
$15, number 25. Yes, Nancy, would be great for bottle brush trees. $15, number 25 for the black domed lunchbox with dents and dings all over. And I do see Karen Williams for that one. Thank you very much.
Yay, Karen.
Okay. Now we're going back to some kitsch here. You absolutely could change it. I was about to open this up and take a drink out of it, and there's no beverage in it, and it's a dirty bottle. Lord help me. These are super, super cute. Look at these.
Oh, how fun.
Monkeys hanging from a tree branch. One is missing the stopper, and weirdly, they put a stopper in their crotch.
Oh, that's bizarre.
I mean, look. He's got a big old gaping hole where his nether region should be. But they hang there. They're super cute. It does say Japan. Let me take the little monkeys off of here. It does say original DB Co. Imports, hand painted Japan. Well, Amy, I don't need everything, and I just need to pare down some of my stuff. Because I'm always out hunting, and I don't need all the salt and pepper shakers in the world. All you need to do is get some replacement stoppers, and they are as good as new. I know, right? Unfortunate stopper placement. Could you imagine having salt or pepper in that part of your body? That would burn.
Okay, that needs to be a hashtag. Unfortunate stopper placement.
T-shirts. $12, number 12 for the adorable hanging monkeys. By the way, no cracks or chips anywhere. $12, number 12 for those. And yes, that vasectomy went way too far. I like my creepy monkeys, Amy. You know that. I love me some creepy monkeys. Some people don't like that old school tin wind-up monkey that they made back in the 60s.
He's creepy.
I love him, and I have one, and I was so tickled to find it. You and Amy both would just give me crap for it, but I love them.
Well, I'm not giving you anything for it. You like it, but I personally just don't. I don't want it staring at me while I sleep. Like,
no, of course not. I wouldn't either. It's a little bit on the spooky side. And I think was that my 2? Yes, it was. So back to you.
All right. Well, those were some great things, Vinny. I love the monkeys. They're so goofy and fun. My next item is this little bluebird. Cindy and I from Treasure Cottage
Oh,
found this on the yard sale, and he does light up. Let me get my black
he
light.
does?
He glows a very pale green. When you get him, just very pale. And he shows up in person, but he's not going to show up on camera. But he does glow like a very, very pale green, depending what light you look at him. But he is fun. He's the Bluebird of Happiness with the candle holder on the side. And he is signed Leo Ward, 1992. He's got a little sticker residue from my sticker that I had on him, but I will wipe that off, of course, before I send it. But there are no chips, cracks, or issues with him. He's just fantastic. I love the blue color. He is 4 inches long, and he measures, the Bluebird measures to be about 2.5 inches high. Perfect for a little tea light candle to sit by your bed at night, just to add a little fun light. Or if you want something to put little rings in, maybe even a little brooch on the side. Like, he's got many options. He doesn't have to be just a candle holder, but I love him, and I was thrilled to find him because I've never found one of these in the wild. So this was my first one, and I was very excited about that. So he's going to be just $12, number 41. $12, number 41 for the Bluebird of Happiness, signed Leo Ward, 1992.
What a deal.
Yes, and the funny thing when I found him, Cindy and I were standing at this booth, and the lady said, I think it's signed something, but I don't know. She just clearly had never even heard the Leo Ward or the signature or anything. And Cindy and I were trying not to laugh because he was so fun and we were excited to find him. Okay, Brenda, congratulations. He's yours. Brenda McDowell, number 40. Let's see, 41. Awesome. Let me write you down there, Brenda. Okay. Now, my next item, just one moment here, folks. Let me get to that page. I should have picked something that was on the same page. Let's see.
All good.
Did this go? Oh, now, there we go. I found them. All right, this next item is a brooch, and I love these. These are sterling silver, and they are dogwood brooches. Now, this one I have not polished because I know a lot of people like these a little more, patinaed, if that's a word, than Nate and some of our other silver collectors in the chat do. Some people like it highly polished. Some people like the patina on it. I am team patina. I'm sorry, Nate. Nate from New Zealand collects silver, and he just loves all things shiny. But if you wanted to polish this up, it would be gorgeous. And of course, I've got silver polish, so if you'd like me to polish this, I can before I send it to you. It is marked sterling silver on the back. I don't know that mark's going to show up, but it's handcrafted sterling silver. There it is on the back, and it's just a gorgeous dogwood brooch. And what I love about this is it's really understated. It's not super blingy or shiny like the Scotty. So if you wanted to have something that's a little less shiny, he would be great for that. Also awesome on a jean jacket or on a hat. Perfect on the side of the hat. Again, you could do the collar and wear him like that for a little more kind of Texan look. He's just a lot of fun and beautiful detailing. He is about 2 inches in size. And if you would like him, he is going to be a great bargain now for sterling silver. And he's just going to be $12, number 37. $12, number 37 for the dogwood brooch in sterling silver. Yes, Cheryl, Nate, close your eyes. Sorry, Nate. You didn't hear me say that. All right. Laura, you got that. And Laura, let me know if you'd like me to polish him, the brooch, or if you'd like me to leave him how he came. So I left him just so that people would have the option. But congratulations, Laura. And I think that you are a new name to me, which is wonderful. So if you don't mind, would you please send me your information? I am giving the deals tonight. I love giving the deals if I can.
Is that 2? I can't remember.
It's 2, Benny.
Okay. So I have anybody here who likes vintage kitchen stuff. I've got some other things here too that I'll show a little bit later, but oh, I got to take my price off. I don't want anybody cheating here. Anybody in the market for one of these? This is a, what do they call this? A wall unit with the wax paper, paper towel, and aluminum foil. These are absolutely fantastic. These were made, it says the name on the inside here. Something wear, beauty wear. Now, if I had to date this, I would say it's probably the 1960s because of the gold and the black. Now, as you can see, there is some rusting on it, but it is still a very functional piece. It's that reflective metal. They both have, or all three of them have like that sharp, rugged Lincoln Beauty Wear. Thank you, Chad. Got places to put the stuff.
Oh, I love that.
I know. I have one, and I don't need another, so that's why I'm parting with this one. Patrick is here too. Hey, Trusty. All right, let me just measure it for you so you guys get an idea of what you're getting here.
That is really cool.
I know. I saw it. I was like, I gotta bring it home with me. So we're looking at about a little over 9.5 inches tall, and then about 12.5 inches wide. It probably does, Pam. You're absolutely right. So I should probably show you all the back too. Here's what the back looks like. But this is the part that's going up against the wall. It's not going to be
Fabulous.
So if anybody would like this awesome piece, it is only $15 and it's number 24. $15, number 24 for the aluminum foil wax paper paper towels caddy. Great in a bathroom.
That's cool. Good bit, folks.
What do you use wax paper in a bathroom for, aside from that prank?
I wouldn't in a bathroom, but well, I mean, I guess you could lay it out and put your makeup products on it so it doesn't get all over the counter.
Right.
Okay. Good buy, folks. That was a bargain.
Absolutely. All right, next item I have is another tin, and it is going to be an offer up. I'm going to go ahead and put my start in here, and I'm actually going to start this at $15. This is a really cool tin, probably from the 50s. This is Cotton Plucks for Manicures. It's a Centennial product. Thank you, Benita. Now, you open it up here, and it even has the little aqua spot for the cotton balls to come through. This would be amazing in a bathroom, or if you are a...
I love
just
that.
Look at the graphics. I had to guess an age, probably the 50s or 60s.
Golly, that's super cool.
Isn't that just amazing? And it was made by the Fourth City Rubber Company in Cleveland, Ohio, made here in the U.S. And there's not a zip code on it, so it's before 1963. Amazing, amazing tin. Yeah, right, Susan? Make a new hat tin or tinfoil hat every day. That is just an amazing piece. I saw that in the shop that I was in. I think I got this when I was out in Adamstown. But I saw it and I just thought the graphics were amazingly cool. And I just couldn't leave it behind. So I'm not seeing any interest, which is okay. We can always come back to it. So we'll go ahead and...
Can I throw my ring in the hat for this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we got DMB coming in at 15.
I hate to bid because I don't feel fair doing it, but I'm putting my ring in.
Okay. So Katie is coming in at $16. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and do the countdown. Oh, jumping in right here. Poodle at 24.
That's true,
Okay.
Karen.
So I am going to go ahead and start the countdown. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Let me go ahead and refresh. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Thank
Poodle,
you,
you're so
Poodle.
kind. Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh,
Fantastic.
oh, that
All right.
made my day, Poodle. Thank you.
All right. So those were my two, right?
Yes, those were your two.
Okay. So back to you.
Oh,
Thank you,
Poodle.
Poodle.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, Poodle is so kind. She sent me a blanket, a plaid blanket, and Poodle, I just took a picture last night to show you. But Louie loves it, and every day Louie snuggles up with this blanket. And last night, this was Louie. There's little
Oh
Louie
my
on
goodness.
the blanket. But she's all snuggled up in it. I mean, she just loves it. It's her favorite. So thank you, Poodle. That definitely is wonderful. All right. My next item is another fun piece of kind of industrial, but it's also ephemera. And you're going to get a whole lot of these little fun tags. Now, I have so many things that you could do with these swimming around in my head, but I think these would be awesome in some sort of scrapbooking or ephemera display. They're just wonderful. And let me pull them out here. You're going to get a whole lot of these. I counted, and I think there's close to, I would say, 15 or 20, if not more, of these little tags. So let me show you what they are. They are automotive parts tags, and they are yellow and black. And they are for the L&L Motor Supply Company for the replacement parts automotive equipment out of Sioux Falls. And on the back, they would have the part number, the price, and then how many of them there were. So number, price, and each. They are all blank. They are new old stock. They've never been used. All of them except for one, I believe, has the little string hang tag. And I again think these would be awesome for anything that you want to label, but also in little scrapbooking ephemera pieces. I actually kept one and I have it hanging. I've got a barrister bookcase that hangs on the wall from my grandparents, and I have it hanging on the knob that closes the door. So, I mean, again, these have great uses, and they're just fun. And you're going to get a whole lot of them. And guys, this is a bargain. So you're getting all of these for just $10. $10, number 45,
Wow.
for the whole lot of new old stock or automotive parts tags. Probably from the 30s, if I had to guess.
Those are incredible.
Yep. Those are amazing. They're just great. Oh, yeah. So many uses. And I see Patrick. Congratulations, Patrick. I can't wait to see what you do with these. But they're great little ephemera pieces. And of course, now that I took them out of the bag, the question is, will they go back in the bag? Probably. Just let me get these in here. Awesome. Yay. All right. And then we'll move on to my next item. Got them all back in here, safe and sound. Just didn't want any to get lost or for Louie to come in here and eat them. Although I don't let Louie in my office because she is an eater and would definitely have fun with those. All right, Patrick, that is yours. Okay. My next item is this fabulous piece, and this is an item that was picked out by my mom. She's learning all the vintage things that you all like, and she's helping me shop now occasionally, and we have fun going out together. And she found this and said, "Ooh, isn't this perfect? Someone would like this." And I said, "Yes, Mom, actually, that is exactly it." So this is an Ellie Smith Moon and Star compote. And what's cool about it is it's also a candle holder. So it's got room for a candle, but it's not the small candle holder. It is a rather large size, but not super large. It won't cost too much to ship. It's only 7 inches in size, but it's a nice Ellie Smith compote. Great green color, no chips, no cracks, no issues. It's wonderful. I sort of envision this with a center lucite candle at Christmas time with maybe some ornaments around on the inside, like vintage shiny brights. And then, of course, you can have red candlesticks on either side if you want. You can make an assemblage inside of this or just have this in your display. Because when you've got it sitting up on something like this, you can't really tell that it's got the candle holder. And of course, you could cover that up if you didn't want to use it. As a candle holder, you could put your fruit or whatever tickles your fancy in this. So this Ellie Smith Moon and Stars compote candy candle holder will be just $18, number 39. $18, number 39 for this Ellie Smith Moon and Star piece. And I love the
Great
footage
price for
on it. Yes, and I couldn't find this size online. I saw the smaller candlesticks, but I could not find this exact one. So I really enjoy the colors on this and the size. Mom, I think, did really well picking this out.
She absolutely did. Yep.
Yep, Mom's learning. She's doing a great job.
Oh, I see Bonita for that one.
All right, Bonita, yay. Mom will be pleased that you like her pick. All right, Bonita, and you are new to me as well, and I'm thrilled to have you. But please do send me your info because otherwise I cannot send you an invoice if I don't have your shipping information. So thank you so very much. And back to you, Benny.
Okay. So I have one straight price, one offer up. This is a really cool item. This is probably from the 30s or maybe the 40s. It is an Oldsmobile mirror, as you can see the reflection in my computer and such. I don't know if it's going to come up on camera, but it says battery, change oil, lubrication, spark plug, tune motor, and mileage. An absolutely amazing piece. And you could hang it anywhere that you would like. Thomas wanted to know if you got his email.
Thomas, I'll check right now.
So this awesome piece, while it does have some wear and tear, is a great addition to any industrial loving human. So it is about 8 by 4, 8 inches wide, 4 inches tall. And I just love the graphics on that. Very, very neat. And for the awesome Oldsmobile mirror, it's $22 and it's number 14. $22, number 14. And again, you could hang this in your bathroom. You could hang it just out of anywhere. It's the coolest little thing.
That is awesome, you guys. Just fantastic. I'm so sorry I don't see your email, Thomas. Could you send that again, please? I'll type
Carol
in.
wants to know if you got her email too.
I did. I have Amy, Brenda, Carol, and Laura right now are the people that have emailed me.
Okay, so I don't see any interest for that, which is totally all right. And my next item for all the glass lovers, I have an offer up. This is a stretched glass vase. This is Fenton Lily of the Valley Blue Opal. No cracks or chips. And this measures, before I do the offer or start the offer up, it measures about 10.5 inches tall. You could put it in your car too, Karen, that mirror. I guarantee you it would look great in there too. This vase, I am starting at $20. And it is a stunner, you guys. It's blue opalescent. I have not seen this anywhere else. I've been meaning to try to offer it, but I just kept forgetting about it. So I do see a starting price of $20. Thank you very much. Stunning, stunning piece. I love this blue color. That's what initially attracted me to it. I mean, look at that. You just don't see nice glass like this. And I do want to say it has a Fenton mark on the inside here. So that dates it to about 1971 or a little after that. So this isn't like an old piece, but it is a really nice piece of Fenton. And this is what, opalescent? No, yes, opalescence, because it's not shiny like oil on a street. Stunning, stunning piece. And again, no cracks or chips. This would be fantastic for spring, summer, even winter, that glaciery blue color.
Yeah, great for a winter display with the fake snow and the
Absolutely.
fairy lights all around. Woo.
You know what? I wonder if my little light thing here would make it look nice. Come on now. Oh, bad. All right. All right, let me turn this on so maybe it'll show up a lot nicer. Ready? Now, does that do anything? I don't think it does.
But that's slick.
Because of the open button. Isn't it pretty? Absolutely amazing piece, you guys. So I'm not seeing any other offers coming in, so I am going to go ahead and do my countdown. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Alrighty, and I do see VTW88 Veronica for $27. Thank you very much. Please make sure that you send your information. I'm going to type my email in real quick because I can't send you an invoice if I don't have your information. Thank you again. Greatly appreciated.
That was a great item there, Vinny.
Thank you. All righty. So I believe that is on. It's up to you now.
All right. So my next item is a fun little piece of kitsch. This is in honor of Vinny, but it's more 1970s kitsch. But I have a thing for these adorable little piggy banks whenever I find them because they're just so cute. And I'm drawn to them mainly because my grandparents had a piggy bank that I now have that's in my bedroom that's got flowers on the back of it. And my grandfather was a pastor. He bought it for some church event, and the church event didn't work out. And so he took the bank home and they used it. And ever since I was a little girl, I loved going in to see the little pig. And I just think it's so fun. So, of course, I saw this guy. He was adorable. And I thought, oh, someone's going to love him. So he's just a little 1970s piggy bank. He's got little spots on him. He probably is a hobbyist piece. He's just darling. He's got his little rubber stopper in the bottom. And then he's got his little top. And so he's got all of his parts. He's a perfectly working piggy bank. But if I were you, I'd just have him out because he's just so cute. Look at his little piggy tail, all curled up and adorable. He's got no chips, cracks, or issues, but he is so fantastic. He kind of reminds me of the pig in Toy Story. He's got the same Toy Story pig face. So cute. And he's going to be yours for just $12 if you'd like him. He needs to be adopted. And he is number 40. $12, number 40 for Mr. Pig. So cute.
Love the color.
He is. He's a fun green color with a darker green and then yellow spots. I mean, when are you ever going to see a pig again with yellow spots? He's so cute.
Adorable.
Just adorable. I'll have to post my other piggy bank uh, when I get a chance on my Instagram page because he's really cute. Okay, my next item is going to be an offer up, Benny.
Okay.
And let me get to him here. There he is. He's going to start at $25, and it is for this beautiful art glass bowl that's shaped like a stingray. So he is a
Oh my God.
wonderful color. He's got such great detailing. He's a white with this gray, and then he's got all of his swirls and bubbles on the inside. He's got a really lovely polished pontal on the bottom. And I just think this would be killer cool by an entryway door. He definitely could sit down in a stand if you wanted to. And this measures 10 inches wide. And to the top of the little stingrays, I don't know what they are, not ears. I don't know what stingrays have. I'm not quite sure. Never thought about that. It's about 4 inches. So he from here to the top of the maybe the stingrays have eyes here. I don't know. Clearly, I live in Florida and I should know all about my sea life, but I don't. But he's fantastic. So Pam and I picked this out together at an antique mall in Alabama, and I just fell in love with him. He's got great detailing and colors, and again, he's just fantastic. So he's just starting out at $25. He is a really nice size piece of glass. He will be wrapped and shipped beautifully and very well, but he does have a little bit of weight to him. But with pirate ship, I get such a great rate that I don't think he'll cost a terribly large amount to ship. But I just love him. Great detailing. And if I don't see anybody for him, that's okay. We can move on to the next item. But he's just a lot of fun if you love art glass. And of course, folks, if you're watching the replay and you see something that hasn't sold, please shoot me or Vinny an email because I'm sure we'd be glad to quote you a price and send it your way. But I think I don't see anyone for that. There is a bit of a lag. So again, if there's something that you see, just let me know.
I'm not seeing anything on my phone, so I think we're good.
Yep. All right. And then for anyone having trouble emailing me, I know my email's a little complicated. I'm on Instagram at vintage_and_vinyl with and all spelled out. So feel free to DM me over there on Instagram your information, and I'll be glad to take it that way if you can't email me.
So Benita just wants to make sure that you got her email.
Yes, I can double check right now. Yes, I did. Thank you, Bonita. I really appreciate you emailing me. You guys are Johnny on the spot. I love it. Back to you, Vinny.
Was that 2?
That was my 2.
Okay. All right. So again, I have one item that is an offer up and one item that is a flat price. I misinterpreted what somebody else had said about these. This is a Mellinger's Santa's Helper mask. I thought somebody wanted both of them. They only wanted the one. So this guy is back up for grabs if anybody is interested. Never been used. I just thought he was really cool. You could frame him up and put him in your Christmas display, like in a floating frame or anything like that. Or heck, if you wanted to put it on your tree, you absolutely could. And if anybody's interested in him, it's $10 and it's number 7. $10, number 7 for the Mellinger's Santa's Helper mask, which has never been used. So $10, number 7 on this, if anybody is interested. Hi, Sheila Putman. Long time no see. That's out of focus. There we go. So I'm not seeing any interest in that, which is okay. And then the next item that I have is something that I actually got when I was at Round Top, and I wanted to sell this tonight so that way if you want it by Christmas, you have it. It is It is a poinsettia Christmas tree skirt.
Ooh, fun.
Now, I will say I did wash it to try to get some of the stains out, but unfortunately, I was unsuccessful with some of them. There was a wine stain on the fringe there that I actually was able to get out with OxyClean, so thank you all very much for that suggestion. I don't know if you guys are able to see it, but there is like this stain here, which I have no idea what it is, but I'm going to leave that to the person who wants to buy it to get it out, because I don't want to attempt to ruin something. But as you can see, there's some stains and such. But the poinsettias are beautiful on it. And it does have some ties, so you can tie it around your tree. Well, I hope all is well on your end, Sheila. So I do want to give you all the dimensions. It is 43 inches wide and 19 3/4 inches from the hole where the tree would go to the hem. And this, I'm actually going to start at $15. I'm going to go ahead and type that in. I'm sure there is some kind of remedy that you all can use to get those extra stains out that I was not successful with, but I'm going to let you all do that. I think it's an exceptionally beautiful piece. And heck, honestly, if you wanted to put the stain part in the back, you won't even see it on the piece with the poinsettias. I had fun joking around and saying that this was going to be my top for the day. Wore it like right here. Pretended it was a little blouse, like woo.
And it would make a lovely cape, Irene. That's the funny part about that.
I was surprised to see it at Round Top. Really great colors on the poinsettias.
It didn't come from that lady with all the Christmas, did it?
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah,
Nope, it sure did not. I wouldn't have given her
Christmas lady.
The rip-off Christmas lady. Well, she was.
She was an interesting soul, that one.
Yep, you could use it as a dresser drape too. You absolutely could. You don't have to use it as a tree skirt. Again, dimensions 43 inches wide or 19 3/4 inches from the hole to the hem.
Did you see Sheila's comment?
Yes, I look like an altar boy. Here, let me put it on again. I don't know that altar boys would necessarily have this with the with the poinsettias on the.
No, but just the white.
Yeah, it's the white with the frou-frou edging. I look like an altar boy. Okay, so I don't see any interest in this, which is totally all right. We'll just bring it back for the recap, and then we'll bring it back to Katie with my altar boy tree skirt.
Was that your two, Vinny? Holy cats, that was fast.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
I've got some fabulous Rusty Crusty for you. This is one of my favorite things. I had a subscriber sent me one of these, and then I found another one on the yard sale, and I had to bring it to you all because I just love mine so much. And it's an Atlas bolt container, and I love these. Now, of course, these would have been stacked up in hardware stores, and they would have had little small bolts, nuts, and parts in them. And of course, it's a container that originally would have had a little handle here, but the handle's missing, but you could fashion one out of wire. They're just little wire handles. And you open it up and you can put stuff inside. So you could leave it open and put anything you want inside, but they're just fantastic. And they're this gray color. And I love the Atlas bolt label because it's got that globe, the Atlas globe, and then the bolt coming through with the nut on the end. It's just fabulous. I mean, I couldn't believe I found another one of these because I thought, oh man, someone is going to love this because it is just so cool. And again, these are great risers for little displays and vignettes. I mean, look how you can mix a bluebird in with it and how good that looks on top. So you can add your glass, your ephemera, you can add a little flower frog on top with a postcard sticking out, and then add all kinds of things inside. I mean, the possibilities with this little guy is endless. And he's going to be a bargain tonight. He's going to be $12, number 28. $12, number 28 for the Atlas bolt container if you would like him. And he is wonderful. I love the graphics. And just great to have something that kind of opens up that's small and doesn't take up a lot of space. Hey, Betty Gillimore, I believe, is the winner of that one.
Yep, that's what I see.
Betty, congratulations. You are going to love that. Let me write you down there for that. And in case you were wondering, it's a little under 3 inches tall and 5 inches long. Betty Gillimore. Thank you, Betty. All right, we have a fun little piece here. Now, this little girl, I did not realize had a little boo-boo until I got home because the tag was on her little arm right where the little break was, and I did not see it. And then I got home and realized that she had some issues, but she is still adorable. So she's just going to be a fabulous price for you all tonight. And you gotta love the things even with a little bit of damage sometimes, because you know they're still good items. They just have a little bit of repair. But whoever did the repair, I think, did a fairly decent job. She is a Joseph original. She is a November angel with her sticker. She has the flowers that are still intact with those little rhinestones. There's her mark on the bottom, as well as the fact that she's got her little sticker. She is made in Japan, so they've got the Japan sticker too. And I just think she's cute. All of her paint is in really nice condition. And you could do something to cover up the arm, maybe put some gloves on her, like miniature gloves, or just display her as is because she's still fabulous and she deserves a home. So she's going to be just $8 for you all tonight. Number 51. $8, number 51, for the little girl that had a little issue with her arm, but still needs to be loved.
She'd be great in an assemblage, you guys, repurposing the broken stuff.
Yes, and an assemblage absolutely would be great in an assemblage. Yeah, you could definitely do something creative with her. At least her arm was rehabilitated and
Right.
reattached and not totally missing. That's a good thing. Yes, Betty, I do have all of your info, so thank you. And that is all right if I don't see anybody for her. There she is, and that's my 2, Vinny.
Dang, that was quick. Okay, so I have 2 of these. I'm afraid to show both of them at one time because they are kind of big, kind of heavy. So I do have, and first 2 people that put this number in will get one. I have some Guardianware for you.
Oh, wow.
These are, what are they, like pots or something? I know that people collect them, and some people actually still use them. So here's what the inside looks like. They are going to show signs of wear because, you know, these are older pieces. This does say Guardian Service on the bottom. The glass lid is in good shape with no cracks or chips, and they've got really neat, almost like medieval looking designs on the lid.
Oh, that's cool. I love the little battle axes.
Right? Let me go ahead and measure this for you without chipping the lid, for goodness sake. And I think both of them have that same design on it. Both have basically the same amount of wear and tear to them. So we've got about close to about 4.5 inches tall, and the width, I would say, is about 11 inches. So it's one of the smaller ones that are out there. Now, again, I have 2 of these. Both are in about the same condition, so I'm not going to share both of them. And these are only going to be $15 each, and they're number 8. The first 2 people to put in the number 8, or if the first person who claims them wants both, they absolutely can take both of them. So I will share the other one just so you guys can see them. So again, $15 each, number 8 on the Guardianware. Same lid, same exact thing. Hey, Angry Otter, welcome. So again, $15 each, number 8 for the Guardianware if anybody's interested. So I don't see any interest in those, which is okay. They will come back in the recap. And then if there's anybody here who likes the canister sets, I've got one for you because we're going with an industrial theme tonight. Okay, so these were made by Masterware from the 1950s. Oh, Benita Taylor put in number 8. Okay. Benita, would you like both of them or just one? Sorry, folks, the lag is kind of bad tonight. So just let us know. Okay, Benita wants both. Thank you so much.
Yay, Benita.
Okay, so we've got, here's flour. Again, it's that reflective metal. In good shape. Let me show you the inside. It's going to have a little bit of rust in it, but still such a great, great piece. Hey, Glenn, long time no see. And then we've got this one for sugar. And these are the two larger ones. I will measure these ones for you because the other ones are basically the same height as are these. So we've got just about 8.5 inches tall for sugar and flour. Oh. And then here is coffee. And here is tea. Now, tea does have a little bit of wear to it, as you can see, but I'm sure if you polish these up, they would be in great shape.
Barkeeper's
and they do.
Friend.
Barkeepers is your friend. So, and the lids are in good shape. They're not loose or anything. So for the set of 4 canisters, I'm asking $25, and it's number 4. $25 for the set of 4 1950s Masterware canister sets.
And that is a bargain.
It really is.
What a good item there, Vinny.
And these were something I was going to keep, you guys, but I've been paring down my stuff, and I can't keep everything. So I'm happy these are getting a new home. All right. So I am seeing Robert and Lori Perry. That's a new name to me. So if you could please send me your information, I'm going to go ahead and put my email in the description box below. Or no, I'm sorry, in the comment section. So if you could please make sure you get me your info. So that way I know where to send this great stuff. Okay, and I think those were my 2. So back to you, Katie.
All right, and my last item for the evening before we do the recap, which I don't know how somehow I have just one item left, but I do. This item is going to be the last thing I have for the evening, and this is a gorgeous ruby red candy jar. It is in the thumbprint pattern. I'm not exactly sure who made this. I've done quite a bit of research and cannot find any information. The bottom, I will say, does look a lot like Avon Cape Cod's bottoms, but this is definitely not Avon Cape Cod. So I am not sure who made it. I know the round knobs are kind of synonymous of Viking, but I don't believe that this is Viking either. So it's sort of a mystery, but it's gorgeous, and it's not going to show up, but there is cadmium in this, and it does glow that orange color, but unfortunately on camera with my lighting, it just never shows up. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous candy dish. And let me measure this here for you. From the very bottom of the base to the top, it is 10 inches. And the wonderful thing about this is you can take the lid off, and of course you can fill this with candy, all the traditional, fun red and green jelly beans, and all your delicious Hershey's Kisses in those fun Christmas colors. Again, Christmas display, this is definitely an obvious thing, but you could do many other things with it. And since the opening is 5.5 inches in size, this would be awesome as a little plant pot to put an assemblage in, to even put some of your, things that you might use, like your business cards or other live sale related items. I mean, there's just so many uses for these candy dishes. I actually use one in my kitchen, and I put laundry pods in it because my laundry is actually in my kitchen in my apartment, and it is so great for laundry pods. And I get so much joy opening the little lid, pulling out the laundry pods. It's the simple things in life. Sometimes I think that just bring you so much joy. So this beautiful red candy dish can be yours for just $25 by giving me number 55. $25, number 55, if you would like the gorgeous red thumbprint candy dish that does have Amberina with the adorable little round knob.
That is a steal of a deal for that.
I thought so. It's a hefty piece too. It's got some good glass weight to it.
I'm surprised it hasn't sold. That is seriously a killer piece.
I think it's just gorgeous, and the light just shines through it like no tomorrow. It's fabulous.
It really is.
And of course, I'm drawn to red because red's my favorite color. If you can't,
Right.
Coca-Cola behind me.
Right.
Well, that's all the items I have, Benny.
That's all you had?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess I can show the one other thing, and then we can do a recap.
Absolutely. I don't know how
I feel bad. We're 2.5 hours in, and Pam's sale is going on. I can over.
It happens, and I'm a talker, Benny. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. It's no one's fault.
I made you delayed.
That's all right. So this is really cool. I know that a lot of people like smoking cigarettes are not really a thing anymore. Well, people still smoke, but I just thought this was a really it would help if I was bigger.
Yes.
So this is a really awesome set. Clear glass in the original box. You get an ashtray, which by the way, this is very heavy clear glass. You got the ashtray. You've got the holder for the cigarettes. Almost looks like a diamond. And then you have the lighter here. Now the metal part where the lighter goes in actually does have some tarnish on it, which is okay because that's normal. Now I will say it's a little bit dirty, I guess just because it's been sitting in this box for many years. But honestly, these pieces are timeless. I love the elegance to them, and they're very good quality. And it is just a great piece. And you can have this, if you set up like a vintage Christmas display, you could put this underneath your tree with maybe a ribbon on it or something, just to kind of give it like that old school, like this was a gift for someone back in the day. Great set. I absolutely love it, and I couldn't leave it at the shop that I found this at because it is just super cool. So if anybody is interested in the really cool smoking set, which I would say is probably from the 60s, I'm asking $30 for it, and it's number 22. $30, number 22 for the really awesome smoking set. You absolutely could use them all for candle set or candlesticks if you wanted to.
And I use my
so $30. I know. All right. So I see Poodle Schnoodle for that one. Thank you, Poodle.
Poodle, yay.
I'm so glad it's going to a good home. Okay, so Katie said you were out of items. So we'll go ahead and I'll let you do your recap in case there's anybody new here that didn't get a chance to see what we had in the beginning.
Sure. So one of the items I still have up for your consideration is this gorgeous new Nile Special Pressing Oil 10. I love the graphics on it. I love the 25 cents. Everything about it's just fantastic. And this guy can be yours for just $15 by giving me number 22. $15, number 22 for the new Nile. Really fantastic graphics on it. It says a family hairdressing, new Nile, improved pressing oil and gloss. Good for the children's scalp too. That is okay, Thomas Lynch. Just send it to me over on Instagram if you would like. Yeah, great graphics. I love that. So that is still available. And then I've got this little fun medical lot. We have the Tread Easy with great graphics, gorgeous tin, and the gold metal compound pills. So this whole lot is just $18, number 20. $18, number 20 for this. Just gorgeous. Oh, you don't have Instagram. Thomas, can your email's completely not working? I don't know. I'll try to get it from somebody. I think Sue's though on Instagram. Hey, Betty. Awesome. I see you.
Thank you, Sandra.
So, Betty, you are going to love that in person. Yeah. If Sue has Instagram, just have her send the information to Instagram. I believe we're following each other. Okay. And then I have this fabulous guy available. He still needs to be adopted. He's the last one of my kangaroos. He is $28, number 21 for this 1956 adorable Boobaroo dresser caddy from the movie Pulp Fiction. He is really fantastic. No chips, no cracks, no issues, and he just needs to be loved.
That's a good price, you guys. You go to an antique shop or even online.
I've seen them for 35 to 50 bucks or more. So I think that he's a great bargain, and he's just so stinking cute. He's adorable. So we've got him. Let's see what's over here. We got little Mr. Pig. He's still available. Adorable little Mr. Piggy Bank. 1970s Piggy Bank. Let me find him here on my list. One moment. He's here. He's $12, number 40. $12, number 40 for him. And the last thing this evening, folks, that's still available, if anybody is interested, I'll go ahead and make him a flat price. If you would like this gorgeous, Siri's reading everything I'm saying now. This gorgeous art glass stingray, he can be yours for just $25 and just put in number 18. $25, number 18 for the stingray. Just fabulous.
That's a great price for that.
Siri might go off here, folks, and I don't know what Siri's going to say.
Hopefully nothing naughty.
Siri is still reading everything on my computer. Okay, there, I got it to go away.
Stop it, Siri.
Yeah. Somehow she just came on. My computer has Siri. But okay, that is everything that I have tonight. Thank you guys so much. Again, my email is scrolling on the ticker bar running across the bottom of the screen. It's also in the description box, and I will type it in the chat one more time. It's Katie at katiescreations1.com. And then, of course, if you can't reach me there, you can email Vinny, and we can share information, or over on Instagram at vintage_and_vinyl. But thank you so much, Vinny. This has been a ball, and it's nice getting to hang out with all of you on this fine Saturday.
All righty. I'm so glad you were able to join me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick recap of the stuff that I have left. So I have the King's Syrup bottle with the lid. Only $5, number 13, if anybody is interested. It does have some sticker residue, but that can be cleaned up, no problem. So only $5, number 13 for that, if anybody is interested in it. All right, so I see Sandra Smith for that one. Thank you, Sandra. All right, I'm going to put this down somewhere where I'm not going to knock it. All right, so I do have the Hallmark typewriter ribbon tin. Love the silver. Item. This is $12, number 16, if anybody is interested. $12, number 16 for the Hallmark typewriter ribbon tin. Love that blue and white. Would be great for a New Year's display. I have the monkey salt and pepper shakers with their stoppers being in the worst place possible. Doesn't look like they're going to be having any children anytime soon. $12, number 12. $12, number 12 for the adorable monkey salt and pepper shakers.
They want to swing your way.
Well, we all know that monkeys swing. Unfortunately, one is completely missing its stopper, but I know those can be replaced. I think you can get them at craft stores and such.
Yes, you can get a whole lot of them for like $2 at the craft store.
I have the Permatite cold patch repair kit for $6, number 9, if anybody's interested in that. And it even has the crazy glue and some of the patches still in there. Love the green, orange, and white on that. Could not say no to that when I saw it. $6, number 9, again, if anybody is interested. All right, Miss Sandra Smith, that is yours. Thank you so much. I also have the 1938 Dr. Scholl's Curatex tin for $7, number 11. It is marked on the back, 1938, the Scholl Manufacturing Company. Great color, great size tin.
Look at the banding on the bottom with that black stripe with the yellow. Oh, that's so good.
I know. I just can't believe nobody's bought this.
I mean, it's in almost perfect condition.
For 80-something years old, this is amazing that this is in this shape. So $7, number 11 for this, if anybody is interested. I have the 1970s 7-Up apron for $8, number 5. $8, number 5 for the 7-Up apron. It's not a very large apron, but it is still a really cool piece of advertising, probably only given out to employees at the time who were working like a concession stand or something like that. So $8, number 5 for this piece, if anybody is interested. And then I think the last item I have that didn't sell tonight is that really awesome Oldsmobile mirror from probably the 30s or maybe even the 40s. This is what it looks like. I love the Oldsmobile logo at the top. This is such a cool piece. And it's got the little spot where it would hang in the car. Would be great in an entryway or maybe even in a kitchen, anywhere you'd like. Workshop if you really wanted to.
Use it in your closet.
Your closet, there you go.
Put your brooches on with it, you know?
Put your brooches on. You can see if you look good in the new set of sunglasses you got. And it does say battery, change oil, lubrication, spark plugs, tune motor, and mileage. And these little white spots here. Spots. And if anybody is interested in this awesome piece, it's $22 and it's number 14. $22, number 14 for the awesome Oldsmobile mirror.
That is a good Christmas gift, Karen.
It really would be. Especially for the automobile lover.
Yep. Awesome for the automobile lover in your life.
Absolutely. And I see Benita Taylor for that one. Thank you, Benita.
Yeah, spy mirror.
Yeah, there we go. And folks, I think that should do it for tonight's sale. Thank you all so much for coming. Katie, thank you for joining me tonight. I had a blast as usual.
Thanks for having me, Benny. And I just want to say a quick, big thank you to your parents who always are so kind to me in the chats. And of course, helped out tonight, keep track of everything. They are just fantastic. So thank you guys so much.
And make sure you all are subscribed to Katie. I'm going to check right now and see if we got her to that 3,000.
That would be awesome.
Let's see. I'm going to check right now before we end. So close, you guys. So close. I wish it would stop saying 2.99. It should say 3,000. It
I
should
can.
say like how many you have, like exactly, instead of the 2.99.
We're
So
one
everyone, again,
away. One
please
away.
subscribe. Come on, she's one away from 3,000. You guys, I know we can do it. So
Oh,
close.
thanks, Vinny.
We are so close to this, you guys. Come on. She's hitting a milestone here.
I'm glad, Poodle, and thank you, Poodle, for my lovely gift. That's just gorgeous.
And yes, folks, this will be my last sale of the year. So make sure you stay tuned for the new year. Of course, I got plenty of stuff to last me probably for a whole nother year. I don't need to go shopping. All right. So Katie, Thomas is asking for you to put your email in one more time.
Sure, I can do that.
So I'm hoping everyone has hit the subscribe button and is also, or has sent me your info if you have not done so before. I do try to get out my items as quickly as possible. I probably won't be having a sale until next year. I did get asked to do a drop sale that Beth Carolina Princess has asked us to do. So that'll be on the 22nd of December, which is, I think, this Thursday. I never know anymore. But again, I do want to say thank you all. Oh, we did it. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Vinny. And of course, if you're not subscribed to Vinny, what are you doing? Go subscribe. He's awesome.
I know, Amy, you're ready to shop. Hopefully I can get some more stuff out of the way and then I can go shop again. So everyone, make sure that you are going over to Pam's channel. She is doing a sale. We went over 46 minutes. So please go over there. And then Trisha, Sandy, and Otto also has a sale at 10 o'clock Eastern. So please make sure you go over there. Subscribe to her as well. So I will see you all very, very soon. Again, thank you, Katie, for joining me tonight. I had a blast. And I will see you all in my next video. And again, please subscribe to Katie if you haven't already.
It was so
take
much
care,
fun.
everyone.
Thank you, Vinny.
You're welcome. And we will see you all later. Bye, everyone.
Bye, friends.